Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Onyundu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. Once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, great Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, even the enemies of Biafrans. You are highly welcome. As you know, one thing is for us to press on for the disintegration of this British demonic abominable contraption called Zoological Republic of Nigeria, and for the restoration of the kingdom of God here on earth, which is Biafra. Our land is longitude 0, latitude 0. It belongs to us, and that is why we are here fighting tooth and nail, day and night, with sleepless night, to make sure that Biafra is being restored. We have paid the price with our blood. Some of our comrade has gone. Many will still go, but that will not stop us. This is an indication that indeed Biafra must surely come by the grace of Chukwuka Kabiyama, who has asked us to. We are not going to relent. We are not going to stop. We are not going to quench this. We are not good for no reason, because we have given what is supposed to be given. Biafra by now supposed to come. So whatever that is holding it is what we are fighting right now. Brother, sister, get ready. Be prepared. Be prepared at all times. Stop listening to gossip. Gossip will weigh your strength down. Side talks will draw you by the side. All those side attractions, wherever they coming from, is meant to derail you, to pull you out of the rail. Enemy is a master planner. He knows what he's doing. He will try the main way. He will try the other way in order to make sure he succeeded. Remember that every plan is for anyone to succeed. We are working hard to succeed in taking the authority over our sovereignty. Their own is to fight and succeed to hold us. So everybody is fighting, and they are ready to give out whatever that is necessary. Anything that is available in the arsenal to make sure that they bring us down, that is what they will do. They can come in a peaceful way. Meanwhile, inside them is full of battle, war, anger, danger. They can as well come in a very aggressive way. That is it. They can come in different ways. And that is why they somehow succeeded in penetrating us. Because they will come with all manner of suggestions, idea, this, that, and you absorb it. Some will come claiming that they are good, but you don't know they are snake, they are python, they are tiger. You bring them in and they bite you, destroy you. That is their game. So all these things need to be noted and write down. Person like me, as a Hebrew believer, if you are not keeping the laws and commandments which Elohim has given, I know that according to that my belief, you are not in the right time. That is how we supposed to know what we are doing. If you are a freedom fighter, if you are a freedom fighter for Biafra restoration, a comrade, a colleague in this business, in this struggle, and you are not following the principles, the rule that Ohamadike has laid, know it that you are not in the right place. Irrespective of whatever anybody is telling you, whoever that is bringing the message, enemy can come through any angle. Enemy can come through any angle. Enemy first of all attack Yeshua when, after he has fasted for a number of days, for 40 days, he came and attacked him with the word. And you know that Yeshua himself is the word. Enemy attack him. Why not change this bread, this stone to bread? Do this, do that, which he rejected. That is number one. He came with good word. He came as enemy, but good suggestion. Another one, he came as a good person with a very dangerous intention towards the tail end of his ministry. When Peter was telling him that you will not die, he rebuked Peter. He said, I cast out the demon in you. I want you to understand all these things. Enemy will change himself. Apostle Paul wrote in book of Corinthians and say how Satan disguised himself as angel of light. That is how this enemy is coming. They will come politically, religiously, socially. They will also come openly, as they are doing presently in some part of Biafra land. It is left for you to assess everything. It is left for you to checkmate everything. It is left for you to put everything in balance via the constitution, via the principle, via the law, via the rules Ohamadike has laid for us as a freedom fighter. As a freedom fighter, you yourself may be a freedom fighter, claim to be, but you have not yet been initiated into it. How? You are into freedom fighting, but you are trying to make out some certain profit out of it. It's also dangerous. You may be good, but in as much as that has been your intention, enemy can buy you off. Enemy can buy you off. That is why Ohamadike made it clear that a freedom fighter, you don't need this, you don't need that, you don't need all those things. I did not say you should not go to work. I did not say you should not make money because you have your family. But when you are into the struggle, and each time your mind is, what are you going to gain from a particular deal, a particular thing, this, that. I'm telling you, such don't last in the struggle. Such will even fall. Such will die. Because your enemy will surely get you. The enemy will surely get you. This enemy is more intelligent, more brave than you. The reason why Eve was able to be attracted by the end is because the serpent is more intelligent than them. They were just living under grace. That you are under grace does not make you to be more intelligent and superpower. The grace is just working for you to protect you. That is what made Adam and Eve to fall. Enemy is very intelligent in a negative way. We need to understand this thing so that if things are not working, if suggestions, if ideas, if rules, brothers and sisters, are not in line with the constitution, with the law that I've given to you, know that it is wrong. One of the reasons why the Antichrist, according to Christian belief, will be very difficult to penetrate a real Jewish person, a real Hebrew believer, a real keeper of law, is because he keeps the law. He abides in keeping the law. I am giving you a secret. Because somebody who is addicted, who is adamant, who believes in keeping the laws and commandments of the Most High, Antichrist will come in violating that law. That person will not buy it, whether you are right or wrong. All he knows is just to stick to that law. Brother, that is the way we will succeed. That is the way you will succeed. If you stick to the rules and regulation, the principles that I've made for the freedom fighter, that Ohamadike has laid, at the initial time, it may look wrong. It may seem as if it's not working. It may even make you to look so foolish, as if you don't know what you are doing. But brother, that is the gateway. That is the only way. That is the only way. An enemy knows all these things, and they will not want you to follow. Do not derail. Do not be derailed. Don't allow them. Sometimes the struggle may look like a wrecking ship trying to wreck. It is like that, and it will continue to be like that. Anything that moves so linearly, completely, is not, don't trust it. Don't trust it. That is why in mathematics, they won't be giving you a linear equation. In mathematics, from time to time, you will be facing quadratic equations that are quadratic, equations that are not balanced, so that you will balance it. On the process of balancing it, you are balancing your natural way of reasoning, because the world you are living is full of imbalance. It is natural things. You need to perfect it to the level you will live, my dear brother. The mathematics there is to make you to know that life is not stable. Things cannot be so linear. It's not possible. So the struggle must somehow, as if it's wrecking, as if it's falling, as if this is coming or this is not coming. You must be there. People will fall. That that is why we need to make up our mind. If it is your turn to fall, to God be the glory. Nobody lives forever on earth. All these things is to make up your mind, to be prepared. But you know that what you are looking for is a just something. You be prepared, you get ready. This is how every mind will work together as we scatter all over the globe. Your mindset and my mindset, irrespective of the continent where you are, irrespective of the country where you are, irrespective of your own time zone, in as much as our mindset, our understanding are the same, I'm telling you, enemy cannot penetrate. We will defeat this enemy just on a twinkle of an eye, brother and sisters. Are you sticking to the rule? Are you sticking to the law? Are you disciplined to the principles of IPOB? Or are you part of those people that they will be pushing? Some, they will give you money, $100, $50, $200. Do you this? Because of that, that is why you are jumping from left and right. You are not stable. It's just because as a result of somebody has already somehow psychologically bought your mind through money, because he gave you something some time ago, and as a result of that, you can stand and speak. You are no more a man. You are just feeble because you have a personal interest. There is something you are targeting. There is a position you are targeting. So because of that, you don't want to speak. Maybe for you not to ascend to that place and all those things, and things are getting spoiled before your eyes. You are not a freedom fighter, and the angle, the department you are defending will as well be shaken, and the things will collapse. It's just like a structure. If one place is slack, it will affect the other place. But if all of us are working like a network, believing in one thing, brother, these people are just like ordinary grand nut. We can just peel it and eat it overnight. This enemy are nobody. Let's get up. That's why the economic situation in the ground. Just reject anything at all. I have said it and I will continue to say it. Our generation is a sacrificial generation for Biafra to be restored. I keep on saying it. Our generation is a sacrificial generation. We are like sacrificial object to pay a price for Biafra to be restored. So if you are part of the generation and part of the struggle, trying to make something out of it, brother, you see that it's not going to work, because naturally that is who we are. Your department will surely slack. It will surely slack. And these are the changes we need to do. Most of the time, it is a natural fault in you, in me, in us that need to be corrected. And when something that is like a natural fault is disturbing us, you need some natural powers. That is why you need to connect to God at all times. Ask him to help you to remove that greed, to remove that envy, jealousy, wickedness, anger, this, that, unnecessary backbitings that are not helping. Selfishness. You ask him to help you. Is very, very important, as you have realized that these are one of the attitudes that are making you to derail or to be against what we are doing. And for that to work perfectly as you are prepared, you need God to help you. It's very, very important, my dear brother, my dear sister. It's a divine, because it's natural, it's a divine power that will pull it out, that will help it to die out of you. Even if it is coming from bloodline, divine power will penetrate and remove it. And that is why we must not leave our God. And on that note, we will bow down our head to call the Most High to lead us in all we are doing. As we pray, are there righteous King of glory, ancient of the day, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi? Lord God, Jehovah, you alone is God, and beside thee there is no any other God. We worship you. We adore thee. We glorify your name. We lift your name higher above every other name, because you are God. Take glory, Almighty God. Take glory, Jehovah Nissi. Take glory, Jehovah Jireh. You alone is God. We give you praise. You are our God. You are the creator of the heavens and the earth. You are the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Mazi Nwachineke. We call upon thee day and night. We worship thee. There is none like thee. You are the only holy God. Only you shall we serve. Only you shall we bow down the knee and worship. Only you shall we adore. Only you shall we praise at all time. Because you are Jehovah Jireh. You are Chukwu Okikabiama. You are Ekekero Wanile. We give you praise. Daddy, I say, arise and take your glory. While your people are praising you this early morning, this midnight, this noonday, wherever anyone giving you praise, that I say, arise and take your glory. Because your glory will never be shared with any man in our own time. We will worship you. Accept it, O Lord. Accept it, O Lord, good Jehovah, and let the earth tremble. My Lord and my God, accept it and let the earth tremble. Let the earth tremble in the camp of the enemy. As we lift our leader Mazi Nwachineke, Lord, as we continue to praise you, to worship you, Lord God Jehovah, shake the prison gate, shake the minds of the enemy, shake their minds, O Lord, their way of reasoning, Abba Father, that your servant will walk out majestically, because he did no wrong to any man. All he's saying is just the truth. Let my people go. Abba Father Jehovah, and nothing on your watch shall your enemy be put to shame. Lord, I ask you to do that which only you can do, irrespective of whatever the enemy is doing, planning over his life. Jehovah Jireh, frustrate them. Frustrate them, O Lord. Frustrate their plan. The Bible said in Exodus 14 in verse 25 that you frustrated, you destroyed the chariot wheels of Pharaoh, making their chariot very difficult to move. Father, you are the one who did it, O Lord. And the Bible said in Job chapter 5 in verse 12 that you frustrated the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And in verse 13 you say you catches the wise in their craftiness, and the advice of the cunning are quickly thwarted. Jehovah Jireh, I come before you with your word at this moment over the life of our leader, Ancient of the Day, that indeed you will do that which only you can do. Abba Father, frustrate this enemy. Let Mazi Nwachineke be free. Let him come out of the dungeon to the glory of your name. Father, miraculously, not that man has done anything, not even that we have prayed or fast, just because of your mercy, because you are God, because of your word that will fulfill here on earth, because you are that God. Father, do it, and we will continue to praise you day and night. That every plans of the enemy against his life, Father, my prayer is it will go back to the sender, to the glory of your name. Jehovah Nancy, Ancient of Ancient, I lift the ESN before thee. Father, the enemy has come. They are already in our land, killing us, destroying our properties, destroying our businesses, frustrating our life. Despite all we have been giving to them, serving them, supporting them, helping them, still they hate us because we are your children. Jehovah Nancy, Jehovah Jireh, remember that we are the apple of your eye. And you will destroy those who fight the apple of your eye. Father, the time has come, O Lord. You will pay them back. Father, you will use their sword against them. You will turn the sword of the Egyptians against the Egyptians, according to Isaiah 19:2. But Father, you will turn their sword against them. You will turn it against them, O Lord, at this moment. Let problem begin to happen, that indeed ESN will work strong and begin to eliminate any man or woman coming against us via our land. Abba Father, help them, strengthen them, give them that which they needed. Jehovah Nancy, supply their needs according to your riches in glory. Let ESN be blessed. Let ESN be strengthened. Let ESN stand firm at all time, O Lord. Father, make their eyes to be as open as the eye of the eagle. May they see the enemy before the enemy see them. Lord, the Bible said in Psalm 144 that you sharpen our finger for war. Let the sword of ESN be sharpened. Father, may they be accurate in aiming more than the enemy. Jehovah Jireh, that men and women will testify that indeed you are with us. As a French ambassador came and said that heroes fight like Biafrans. Not that Biafrans fight like heroes, because your glory was upon them. Father, the same way it will come upon the ESN. That people will come and say, this is the Lord's doing, Abba Father, and your name will be glorified. We lift the DOS before you. Lord, I continue to pray. Abba Father, ancient of ancient, as a man standing in the wilderness, O Lord, as a watchman in the gap, ancient of ancient, we rebuke every attack of the enemy against DOS, wherever it's coming, incantation, invocation, they are making enchantment against them, that people will dislike them. Jehovah Jireh, the Bible said, he that doggeth a hole will fall into it. Father, we return back all this invocation, all these curses to the enemy. Let it go back to them. Let them hurt their wife and their children and their family as they are throwing it to DOS. Father, we return it back to them. Let such shame begin to happen. Let their camp scatter. Let their union, let them fight themselves to the glory of your name. Ancient of ancient, you will bless the DOS day and night. Father, you will provide for them. You will open doors for them, Lord, to the glory of your name. Immortal Redeemer, Abba Father, I lift IPOB, your children scattered all over the world. Jehovah Jireh, Immortal Redeemer, O Lord, you say you know the plan you have for us is a plan to prosper. It's a plan to live good. It's a plan to make it, O Lord. Father, let every good plan you have for every IPOB all over the world, Father, let that plan come to fulfillment. May he attend, may he reach to the potentials of his destiny. May he excel. Jehovah Jireh, bless IPOB immensely to the glory of your name. Those in problem of any kind, danger, in trouble, those that are crying, Lord, our prayer goes to them, O Lord, like a power, like a force. Let them be free. The Bible says you send forth thy word and he led them. You send forth thy word and deliver them. Are they in dungeon? Are they in the hand of the enemy? Are they about to butcher them? Are they in prison? Father, are they in deportation camp? Are they wherever they are, Jehovah Jireh? Let the power of your word visit that arena. Let it change the atmosphere. Let it be an atmosphere for freedom, for release, for breakthrough, for that child, for that man, for that woman, for that family of IPOB that are crying. For those people, they are burning their houses in Biafra land. Father, let there be changes. Give them the support, the hope needed. Send men and women to help them to the glory of your name. Ancient of the day, we continue to pray for Biafrans, O Lord. Our people have gone astray as a result of bad knowledge, as a result of lack of knowledge, and as a result of bad knowledge given to them, O Lord. Immortal Redeemer, will pray, Jehovah Jireh, that there will be renewal of mind, that the entrance of thy word will give it light and it will give understanding to the simple. Lord, you will do this and your name will be glorified. Father, you will do this and you will be praised forever. Open that door, Abba Father Jehovah, of their mind, that your word will penetrate. Let them change and let them return back to the camp. Let them confess. Let them apologize. Jehovah Jireh, give the spirit of humility upon your people as we continue to pray, Jehovah Jireh, that indeed the hour, the moment of judgment is now. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nancy, the hour has come. Let the prophetic word, every prayers, men and women of God are praying for Biafra land all over the world. Father, let it be activated. Let judgment start today. Let it start today. Begin to swallow politicians, evil men. Father, let there be problem into their life at this moment, O Lord. Let the problem visit them, that the earth will swallow them, those in Biafra land, that they will be afflicted, that diseases, confusion of any kind will come upon them to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father, that I make this prayer and believe that thou hast answered. As we make this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Great Biafrans, we have come to continue to press on. Things are happening and we must continue to work hard to make sure that we finally claim every victory that is around. Every victory, because as we are fighting, the nature is as well fighting for us. Let's take one or two news from Devil Minds payback. Court sack Ebonyi State Governor Omai and his deputy. Court has sacked is a news that is trending now. Everybody knows it. Therefore, Omai has been sacked, and we would discuss this. This is going to be our topic. We will discuss it later on. The Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered Ebonyi State Governor Omai and his deputy Eric Iwe to vacate their seat as the sitting governor and the deputy, respectively, on ground that the People Democratic Party (PDP) won election in March 2019 and not the candidate. This come nearly 2 years after governor and his deputy defected to All Progressive Congress (APC). The court on Tuesday held that having defected to the APC, Governor Omahi and his deputy cannot transfer the mandate of PDP to APC. Wow! This is the court of jurisdiction in the Zoological Republic. We know that this is the Federal High Court. Maybe they will put appeal or go to Supreme, because Imo State becomes Okebeke becomes governor of Imo State via the Supreme, the Tanko aeroplane and whatever. But something is happening. At least therefore Mike cannot balance again. He cannot balance. Number one is that 2023 APC presidential candidate has been removed from the southeast. It is no more. They don't have hope, because their intention is that let me kill, let me destroy, let me work hard. Then our server, our master, the Fulani puppet, may choose me. So everybody's working hard. That one is off. Now his seat is shaking. It's shaking very hard. So his BP will be going up. Who knows? Maybe therefore my will die in this process. I myself will celebrate it, even though it said don't, because as evil continue, if evil man live, the pain will be too much. So it has started and it will continue. Therefore, in case you are listening, and or your people are listening, somebody like me is very happy with what is happening, and I will continue to be happy because you are an evil man. Let's continue. Citing section 221 of the Constitution, Justice Iyan Ekwo ordered the PDP to immediately send names of replacement to INEC so that fresh election can be conducted, of which there is one clip. PDP has already sent their names immediately. PDP has already sent. So it's working. Things are working. Things are working. Therefore, most of us don't know. God works in mysterious way. That is why when people are not spiritual, sometimes I don't like to argue. Nature may not come out and tell you everything verbally the enemy is doing. It may show you in dream or show you some sign. It's left for you to reduce your carnality, to dip into the spirit world, to catch what the spirit is trying to let you know. Therefore, might somehow open his mouth and tell us that he's going to create another IPOB group that will scatter us internally, of which he did. That is why you see somebody will say he's an Ipob of Uto idiot. Somebody will join Ipob of Mazi Uto idiot. All those kind of rubbish. On the process, therefore, my created security outfit, that one is not enough. He started using some certain criminal elements to claim that they are ESN. These things are what therefore might create internally. Some of you are dancing the dance. You are dancing the dance of devil mind, being beaten by a different person. You don't know. This is how they work. That is why at my initial rendition, I was telling you, if things is not, if you check it, it is not the law and commandments of what you are doing, you are wrong. Because Antichrist can come in, anti of what you are doing can come in any shape. That is why you need to guide yourself with that rule of that thing you are there. You must know that. Devil might created all these things and try to push us down. But thank God that there are men of valor. There are powerful men in IPOB who understand both spiritual and physical, and they stood, irrespective of whatever. Create radio station, create fake many things, fake people, fake leaders, even to the extent to bring some certain Igbo women into the scene, and they are talking rubbish. This is the man who did it. But the real men stand and be pushing and wait for nature. Nature is working now. And this is the time we will push harder now so that devil mind will die. Because a lot of people have died in Ebonyi State as a result of devil mind's working hard for Fulani to crown him. So he need to die. If our sword cannot get him, let the sword of the nature destroy him through BP, through restless, through depression. Let him just collapse there, and him and his family, because he's not better than those family he has rendered useless. He's not better than them. Let him collapse and do what? And die. That is it. Because we need some certain blood to get out of Igbo race. I tell you the gospel truth. There are some certain blood that need to die so that the right one will grow. Because they are the one destroying us. So, Justice Eko Enyanga is the one saying this from the Federal High Court. Justice Eko also ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to cease from recognizing Omai and Igwe as the governor and the deputy governor of Ebonyi State. Very, very sweet and very, very wonderful. In fact, the news has made our day. So despite whatever Omai is saying, we saw where he's saying he will not go out, this, that. But the thing is that PDP is already bringing their own candidate. So there is fire on the mountain. We will have two leadership now in Ebonyi State. Officially, this is PDP. So even we know that PDP and APC are Fulanis. So this PDP now will go and buy Fulani from Kanu or from Meduguri or from Sokoto. Why Umay already has his own Fulanis from Katsina or Kaduna or wherever that are backing them. So it's going to be the clash of the Titan. You, Efulefu, 20,000, 30,000, you need to understand so that they will kill themselves if possible. So you need to remove your hand when the nature is fighting. So the issue of devil mind, we are going to discuss it more and more. And everybody will come up with his own story. We must continue. We must continue. I was watching, somebody did a video clip in the bank, in Zenith Bank, of how they are stealing their money. People need to be careful with all these things that are going on. The lady was in Zenith Bank, put on a video, a live stream of Facebook. The money she have been transferring, from time to time, they'll be stealing their money. Where this money goes? Nigerian bank are extorting money from people. This is the level of the corruption we are telling you that the zoo is dead. You don't trust anything again in Nigeria. Don't trust anything again in Nigeria. Nigeria is dead. Don't hope in Nigeria. Bank is the one stealing people's money. This is not that somebody got your password and your PIN number and all those things and use it. No, you are transferring your money from one account to another account, or all these modern transactions or modern account, wallet and all those things. You are trying to convert this money to this, and it hang. They tell you error. Because of its error, the money dies off on a thin air. You won't see it. It won't be credited, but it will be debited. But it will not be credited. On whose account will that money be credited? But it will be debited in the account of somebody. This is the criminality that is going on. And the government is aware. They are working hand in hand. These governments are working hand in hand. You remember, I think, is it this Zenith Bank that gave how many billion during COVID-19 and sacked the workers? Don't know, is it Zenith Bank? Because government has collected its share. That money they gave is to settle government so that they will go deep into corruption to steal people. These are the reason why we are telling zoologians to wake up. Wake up in civil disobedience. This is not anything peaceful in Nigeria. It's useless. You need to fight. Like this lady now, if not the way she insisted, they gave her another 24 hours or 48 hours to return back. Even though she had been given 24 hours, 48 hours, do this, do that. Don't be surprised if she will not be so aggressive, that money will not come out wherever it hangs and whoever that take it. Until you become so aggressive in this way. And when you call this kind of people now tomorrow, say come and protect or come and fight or go on strike, let every place be locked. They will say no. Our governor say, now a man be senator in color, say all manner of rubbish. But the thing is that the system is bad. It is corrupt. And more corrupt systems are coming up. Obasanjo said it. All the whole presidential candidates are criminals. Then how are you expecting something good to come out? How are you expecting? Now they have zoned, APC have zoned it to southeast. So definitely it is Jagaban or Sibanjo who is a puppet, a pastor who is there and evil is going on. He cannot talk. Already is a corrupt officer. So these are the two candidates that may emerge from southeast. From southwest, sorry. Then if PDP shifted to southeast or north, who are going to come? Okorocha them, Okalo them, and the whatever. These people are also corrupt. This is what Obasanjo saw and tell you that all of them are criminal and nothing good will ever come out of it. Then you will sit down there dreaming, waiting for something good to happen. It is not going to happen. Your money, bank will continue to take away your money, your 3,000 naira, 4,000. Sometimes when you go there to make noise, somebody will, even you become ashamed of yourself. You are making hell of noise just because of 2,000 naira, 3,000. But do you know how many 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 they are pulling from people's account every minute, every hour? Nigerian bank, Nigerian financial institution. Do you know how much they are reducing to enrich themselves? And government is aware of this. Senators are aware of this because they settled them. Some of the senators will borrow money from the bank. Somebody have said this. Immediately you win election as a senator, they will give you loan. And when they give you that loan, they have bribed you. The loan you are not going to pay, no interest. The money will end there. Then anything they are doing, you will be among the people, either remain silent in the chamber. You are not going to talk. Or you will support to move to pass a bill that will back them up. They have already put their network at the highest, at the high level. They themselves at the upper level, upper chambers there, executive, legislative, all the whole criminals, political echelons. Their structure is working ahead of us, on top of us. So it is we that is on the soil, on the ground, need to shake the table by civil disobedience. Because you maybe they have not collected 4,000 or 10,000, and you watch that woman screening in bank, insisting that they must give her money. You are not supporting her. Because I heard when I was watching the clip, I have somebody saying, is it 100,000? Somebody uttered that kind of word. Maybe you are thinking that it is 20 or 50 million, that kind of. But do you know how many people they have done this that don't have that? If that lady don't have the spirit to come and fight Zenith Bank, even to the extent of saying that she's ready to die because of that. Not everybody has such mind. And the injustice will continue to be going on, brothers. This is why we need to wake up to shake the zoo. Shake the zoo from your own angle. You know, do the one side. Don't relax because they have given you Jagaban. Because most of you will just be relaxing. In Middle Belt, don't relax. And those of you, Fulani and Hausa in the north, you claim that your people are ruling. Hunger is killing you. Buhari take $1 million to give Afghanistan, whereby over 1 million Alamajiris have not eaten up to $10 for the past 2 weeks. If you calculate what Alamajiri has eaten for 1 week, if you calculate the kind of food, the quality of food Alamajiri in Kanu, in fact the whole Northern Zoological Republic has eaten, if you calculate it, what he has ate for 1 week, I don't think it's up to $10. I don't think it's up to $10, the food he has eaten for 1 week. Buhari took $1 million and gave to them. If you don't wake up to fight this thing in a civil disobedience, look at fuel crisis now. You are suffering it. Listen, let me tell you, those of you in the north, even if they sell 1 liter of fuel, 500 naira, 1 liter of fuel at 500 naira, that will not stop the children of El Rufai from driving their car. It will not stop the children of Kwankwaso from moving about. It will not stop the children of Atiku Abubakar, Abdulsalam Abubakar, all the Abubakars, all the criminals Abubakars you have, all your northern political criminals. It will not stop them from. It will not even stop the children of Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto, Emir Kwankwaso, Emir Kanu, Emir this, Emir that. It's not going to stop their children because all of them have hand in it. Sultan of Sokoto is one of the richest traditional rulers in Africa. So whether you sell that fuel 500 naira per liter, it won't stop him. It is you, the poor masses. You need to wake up. Join the train. Join the train. Join the train. They are pushing you, cooling your mind for 2023 PDP, APC. You go online, you see young youth fighting each other and supporting the same criminal. Then I now see it that the liberation of a black man is still far. If we can't see such injustice, it's still far. Very, very important. So Zenith Bank is stealing people's money. Everything is corrupt. Nothing is working. Not only Zenith Bank. I'm talking of Zenith Bank because this one happened in Zenith Bank. It's happening all over the financial institution in the zone. Stealing people's money. Are you calculating the profit they are giving to you? Is it accurate? Maybe you have deposited your money. There's an amount of profit that's supposed to come in, interest they are supposed to give to you. Are they giving you the right interest? The answer is no. You need to stand to shake the table. That's it. Very, very important. Very, very important. We must continue. Nigeria is dead and nothing is working. And never you hope for anything good to come out of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Let's take this. Let's take another one. Bandit killed 8 soldiers deployed to KB community after murder of 68 vigilantes. I believe we must have heard the story of killing 68 vigilantes. This one is happening in KB State. But 8 Zoologian soldiers were laid ambush and they were slaughtered in the state of Abubakar Malami. Abubakar San, a stupid son. Abubakar Malami is a user because it came from KB State. Abubakar Malami did not pass an entrance examination to enter into the Unity School. He must have attended because he's from KB State. In KB State, in the Unity School, they attend. During the time of Abubakar Malami, and up till now, if you go to that school, that exam hall, you write your name, Abubakar Malami from KB State and so local government. That's all. You have scored 2. And when the score to entrance will come, that 2 alone is enough for Abubakar Malami and the people like him to go into the institution, to the college and study. And that is how he becomes son. Yeah, that's how he's become son. Abubakar Malami cannot reason. He can't, as in think, calculate. Out of you study, you were able to bring something out, something new, based on the research or the things you have studied. You cannot see such a thing out of the man. Whenever he's talking, just listen to him. Nothing good. It's just a normal abro way of talking. You know that this thing is coming from normal way of life. There are some certain words, even while I'm talking, there is something, if you reason very well, you know this thing is coming from just normal way of talking, or this thing is coming out of research. This person really read this thing or study this thing or know about this or go far. You will understand it. It's normal. It's normal. When you see him, you know that nothing good, nothing special will come out of him. In his state, 8 soldiers have been killed. And he's not going to tell the impostor to declare state of emergency as he insisted in Anambra. As he insisted in Anambra, have you forgotten? During November election, Abubakar Malami is the one who came out and said that they need to declare state of emergency in Anambra State. In Anambra State, so that they can appoint one criminal to go and finish the one Obiano left there. But in his state now, catastrophe is still there. They are killing, bombing, maiming Nigerian soldiers. Their so-called Zoologian soldiers are being killed. Let's see the news in detail. At least 8 military officers deployed to Zuru district in Kebbi State have been killed by gunmen suspected to be bandits. Multiple sources told the reporters this news that you are hearing me reading. The soldiers were deployed to the area following the killings of the 68 vigilantes, otherwise known as Yansakai, by gunmen fleeing from Niger State. The gunmen that were moving out of Niger State were the one who slaughtered those vigilantes. But we are talking about Zoologian soldiers whom they killed. Yansakai hailed from various towns and villages of the emirate. Local residents often often form informal vigilante unit to protect themselves from bandit raids. A source from Sakaba local government area of the state told reporters on Tuesday night that 8 of the soldiers deployed to the emirate have been killed by gunmen. Nigerian soldiers have been murdered, slain. No tank. They are not going into the city bombing people. Nigerian soldiers, those of you will say that because in the east they attack soldiers, that is why they are killing innocent people. How many soldiers have been killed in the north? How many times have the soldiers moved into the city, killing people, burning houses? Today in Olo, I don't know whether we have seen the video of what happened in Olo on Monday. My dear brothers and sisters that are listening, people's properties were razed down, burnt to ashes. You see where they are selling timbers, they put it fire and it burn. Somebody who sell building material, GP tanks, they went there, they destroy it. Tell me the sin of that man. What concerned that man with government? This man opened his shop and sell. If people decide on a particular day that they are not going to open, what is the concern of the man with the government? With no people in the street, he will close his shop. So because people close their shop, the military in disguise of a Bobagan, whatever they call themselves, they are still the same thing. They are still terrorists, Al-Shabaab. They went and destroyed people's property. Sometimes when you talk, some certain people among us, some certain idiots among us will say, you attack military. Now that is the payment. Now I am reading a news of an event that happened in Zulu, in a district in Kebbi, in Sakaba local government area of Kebbi State, where Abubakar Malami come from, that 8 zoologian soldiers have been laid ambush and were murdered. They are dead. Now, are the soldiers moving inside Kebbi State and be killing people? That is the question. We are not stupid. Are the soldiers moving inside state, burning houses, destroying, become so angry? You will not hear such a thing. It's only in our area. And that is why I hate this attitude. I hate it. Maybe the angels are fighting with zoologian Al-Shabaab soldiers, and someone with uniform run somewhere and you are giving him safety. You are an enemy for me. You are a powerful enemy. These people, when they come to our area, they try to showcase powers. But in the Northern Zoological Republic, they will kill them. They will not show the same power on civilians. Are we cattle? Are we cow to kill anyhow? It's because of our stupidity. We need to change. Back to what we are saying. 8 soldiers were killed. And what I'm analyzing or comparing and contrasting is this. Why is it that the soldiers are not going into the street of Kebbi State to kill people and destroy people's property as they are doing in the east? Let's continue with our news. Initially, we have our local security outfit that has been checkmating these monsters. But last year, the governor disarmed them by saying the security outfit was engaging in unlawful killing, but he did not provide an alternative, another alternative. That is what happens with when you have some useless government who don't reason. They don't calculate everything. In everything, there must be risk and there must be a failure. You don't calculate casualties like that. You don't calculate as a result of casualty, you will not engage into something. That one is rubbish. Maybe because we know that if problems start, they will kill us. Because of that, we will not go and ask for Biafra. That is nonsense. And you are there, they are killing you. It's rubbish. Look at Russia. Russia is a superpower. Russia is in Ukraine. Even though the figure they are giving is just CNN figure, telling you that Ukraine have destroyed so soldiers, all those things are lie. Soldiers, yes, so Russians might have lose some soldiers, but they are still moving. That will not stop them from doing their needful. So the Kebbi State governor, by pulling out the vigilante, is an idiot. He doesn't reason. Maybe there may be mistake of those people, or he himself is in collaboration with this bandit by pulling out the vigilante who knows how to penetrate deeper to get these monsters that are killing people, although they are the one who brought them in. We know all those things, but I'm just talking on administrative reasoning of the governor. that made them to be killing people rampantly now in Kebbi State. Let's continue. Immediately after banning our local security outfit, bandits then move in and have been killing mercilessly since then. Hold your governor, because he has no brain. He has no brain of administration. Don't know that nothing is perfect. You cannot get a perfect answer in anything, but you will succeed at the end of the day. You must know that you may lose, but you will succeed at the end of the day. The only thing you try to do is to reduce, how to minimize casualties when you are doing your things. How am I going to do this thing to make sure that the casualty will not be too much, not that you lose so much? Not to remove the security outfit completely. Now 68 vigilantes have been killed, and the people have been all over the places, to the extent of having informant inside the city that will tell them that 8 soldiers are coming on the road, and they slaughter them because of bad administration. If you have the power, you would have impeached him out of the office, but such a thing cannot happen in the Zoom. Some hours ago, some soldiers were deployed, but unfortunately the bandits have just killed 8 of soldiers. So sad, we are no longer safe. Speaking on the killing of the vigilante, another source told reporters that the deceased person were ambushed after being fed wrong information regarding the locations of the bandits. The source said yesterday, after killing many people and rustling cows, the youth of Dambai, Magajia, Ribu, all those villages, confronted the bandit with their locally made gun. That one, you are just taking a risk. You are just risking yourself, because this bandit have sophisticated AK-47-49. So it is not what you attack with then gun. You need to go back to the government that disarm those vigilantes that have already been successful in dismantling these bandits in Kebbi State. You need to go and hold him responsible to return those arms. In Nigeria now, Nigeria is not a place you say somebody don't be armed. Let nobody tell you, let no gospel, let no preacher or politician. You need to be well. Listen, if you are not well armed in the zoo now, you are wasting your time. You are wasting, like in Imo State now, for a long time we have been saying it. Everybody should buy gun. Keep it. All these people they are shooting, maybe they come to your house, they shoot. Let's say you have your magazine there, and that is your last day. Everybody has a last day. Nobody lives forever in this world. Stop seeing yourself, you won't die, being so afraid of death. If that is the last day and you see them coming, you know you are not going to escape. They have surrounded the house. Brother, you open it up. Don't hide it. It is called self-defense. On the process, they will fall and you will fall. To God be the glory. You are defending yourself. But when you will not abide to all this rule, they will come in. They know that nobody holds anything, not even syringe for injection. You don't have anything. They will just do whatever they will do. But if you open it and level, before they know it, 10, 15, 20 of them are down only on you. I'm telling you, tomorrow they will not go. Because in this news that I'm reading, you will hear that the soldiers are afraid to move in, because they know that each time they go into combat, the bandits slay them. The bandits have a well-sophisticated weapons supplied to them by the same politicians. So the soldiers will not go there. So in Nigeria now, let nobody tell you anything that drop your gun and whatever. You need it, and you need more bullets in it. Anapia. That is what Nigeria is today. Nothing is working. So let's scatter it, destroy it, and now rebuild it in our own form. By that time, we will be Biafrans. There will be whatever. Then we'll rebuild it. If I'm working in my land now, putting things in order in the name of Biafra, brother, I can work for free. I can even work for the government for free, so that things will be. But if you make it Nigeria, in fact, I will curse you. So let's continue. They killed many bandits along the line. Someone called them and gave them wrong information about the location of the bandits. So that was how they fell into ambush of the bandits. That is their cliques now. The bandits house people in the city. So they are using it. And these are the things we need to emulate. Why not be an informant of our own people? Just like this one now. They told the military that they are in this place. They put their head, go in there, and bandits slay them. Why can't you be in Nigerian soldier and be telling us what is happening? You can inbox us in number. Tell us we no go leak am. Tell them that this is the plan. By so time, 2 p.m., 2 a.m., this time they have planned to invade this place. You leak the secret for us, and we'll try to make sure that our angels hear it. So when they come in, we slay them also, because they are wicked, they are evil. You go to house, nobody's there, you burn it. You see somebody's there, you burn it. Is that person your problem? The answer is no. These are wicked people. If we can be getting this kind of thing, it will help as well. Then they will be afraid to come in. But because they know that everybody is just docile, everybody is just talking rubbish, you see them penetrating, burning houses. Look at the way they are burning houses in our land. Try to push us into IDP camp. God forbid. It will not happen, brother. We will not accept it. Let's continue. The location of Sakaba local government area, Zulu Emirate, Kebbi State. It is border between Kebbi South and the Niger State. The town has produced many generals like Abubakar Malami. Right now, they are still operating in Zulu village. The soldiers and the police are more afraid than the civilians. Have you seen it? Have you seen what I'm saying? The soldier, the writer, the person that is reporting is telling you that the soldiers are afraid. They are human beings. They are human beings. Forget about the khaki. What again? If you wear khaki, wear boot. What again? They give you one AK-47, only one. And they give you some bullets. The same thing, the bandit there has his own AK-47 or 49 and bullets. So it is action. The bandit had been trained in Libya years back. He had been living in bush, in forest. He had been trained during the time of Gaddafi them. Some of them are Al-Shabaab. So he could be accurate in aiming and bring you down. So that is why the soldiers are afraid, according to the news. And these are the things we need to implement. Like all this bus stop now, all this checkpoint in Biafra land. Suddenly, and a visit to Kwefa, Egunozi Hanima Hansi, Kana na 20, 100, also go to 100 in year 10 on because you will there. Because he knows that something will happen. On the other side, because he's human. He's human. Forget about the khaki he's wearing. He's human and he's evil. You know, the people that are so afraid of death are the evil people. A righteous man is not afraid of death. I must tell you that. Because his heart, his mind is clean. Tell you the gospel truth. Let's continue. Early on Tuesday, President Muhammadu Buhari condemns the incident. He's only condemning when they kill in Meduguri, they rise people, they kill 100, they condemn, killing here, he condemned. This is Garba Shehu condemning it, not Buhari. Number one is that Buhari is dead since 2017 and was buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. So the thing you see there is, it could be that Igbo boy or any other person, it could be there. So they just go to London as a formality to say, this man, he be like, say, waiting, then they talk, not true. He know they sick again. He know they go for medical checkup. That's why they just go there. And also to repair the mask he's wearing, fix it very well. So it's Garba Shehu that have been in charge. You just write whatever you feel or knows that will suit your mind, because all of you are zoologians. You are coming from the zoo. Nothing good will ever come out of Nigeria, my dear people. Stop hoping. The soldiers are afraid to attack because they have seen their own colleagues fallen and nothing is being done. No help. If you die as a soldier in the battle and your wife and children are in the camp in the barracks, they will give you 7 days. Give your innocent widow, your wife and children 7 days to vacate. Then your gratuity, they will divide it into 5. Into 5. Ask your wife to sign that she has collected it. At the end of the day, they give her like 2. And they will also take advantage of your wife. These things are happening and tell her not to talk. If you talk, problem. The woman will just look up, look down. He no see the husband. You, the stupid soldier, listening to me. He no see you say you don't die. You don't come again. She don't know any other thing what she go do. As a woman, and African woman, she go just surrender. They go chop them. Chop the money also. And it's not enough. How much is your salary? Talk less of your gratuity. You are in the bush and they are slaughtering you. All you need is just to resign. Give them their rifle and come out. Let Nigeria die itself. Let these echelons that are eating from your blood, you soldiers, you stupid zoologian soldiers, let Nigeria collapse on their head. They are using you as a shield. They are using you as a shield. That is why the zoo is still moving on. You must understand that any day all of you will pull out, or a very high number of you will pull out. Definitely, the zoo will come to an end. It's very, very important. You must know that. In case you are joining us, this is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. In case you are not aware, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this beautiful broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We are discussing on the things that are happening in the zoo. In case you are joining us, let's take another news. Pandemonium in Ogun market as Yoruba Hausa youth engage in violent clash. We are saying this thing, some of our Oduduwa brothers are not taking it serious. Each time clash. And when this clash comes within the Oduduwa area, somehow these Fulani people or Hausa people there will somehow as if they have some right, and they will even defeat you. It's very bad and it's very dangerous. You people need to wake up in your own land. They have been killing your people in the north too, and they know the reason why they don't want to start a crisis in the north all this while. I don't know if people have think of that. All this while they don't want to start. All these people will know every time, every Friday, they will just do gri. In those days when we had every Friday, they'll be begging them. People, start it now. Let's end it. They don't want. You see that they have brain. The Fulanis, they have sense. You call them Boki, this, that. But the reason, tell me why those crises are no more in the north. Let them kill people there so that everything will end. They don't want it. They are just using another system, using some systematic ways to be penetrating, bringing the war down to you, using the government power, political power to be moving in as they are doing in the east. Manana haga na akwadaya, both mandi jebe mandi nejirebe, aina fire ne metaya, because we have studied them very well. So I'm talking about our Oduduwa brothers. Let's hear what happened. Let's hear what happened in Ogun State, in Abeokuta market. Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, was on Tuesday thrown into confusion as Yoruba and Hausa youth had violent clash. Yoruba and Hausa youth had violent clash inside Abeokuta, Oduduwa land. It's an insult. It's an insult. You must wake up. The clash occurred at the popular Lafanwa market in Abeokuta, leading to apprehension of the area. It was learned that the gunshot could be heard as the bloody clash became messiah on Tuesday morning. It was gathered that the clash started from a fight between a Yoruba and a Hausa man on Monday, and by Tuesday, shops and stores were being razed down. Goods worth of millions of naira were reportedly destroyed during the crisis. Unconfirmed report of the death of a Hausa man, one of the two persons at the center of it, was said to have provoked the tribesmen who reportedly destroyed goods, Daily Post reports. Serkin Hausa, head of the Hausa settlers, who was called to intervene in the crisis was also injured. The spokesman for the State Police Command, Abimbola Oyeyemi, confirmed the incident and added that the situation had been brought under control. The police spokesperson said no life was lost, contrary to report that a Hausa man was killed in the incident. Oyeyemi added that the police has arrested several persons in connection to the crisis. I am aware of the clash, but the situation has been brought under control. We have made some arrests. I don't want to disclose the number of persons we have arrested, but we have made some arrests. But contrary to what the people are insinuating, no life was lost, but people were injured while shops were also burned and property destroyed. We are still investigating the clash. The crisis is as a result of a rumor, because there was a clash between a Hausa man and Yoruba man. I think the Hausa man was injured and some people went to the town with the rumor that the injured man died. And that was what led to the whole thing, and the issue escalated. But contrary to that rumor, no life was lost, and we are still investigating. And after a thorough investigation, whoever that is found culpable will be charged to court. Oyebemi, the police commissioner, said. This is from the police, what they are reporting. But the thing is that he said that there was gunshot. It is the Hausas that are bringing this gun, shooting. That was what makes them to scare the locals out. If you begin to go deeper on this, they are prepared already in your land, because they have discovered that Amoteku is political. Amoteku is not a militia that will fight them. So they are like militians already in your land. And that is why, as the writer said, that there was a gunshot. A gunshot. Let me repeat that sentence again. You see, it was learned that the gunshot could be heard as the bloody clash became messier on Tuesday morning. They begin to shoot. They have the gun already in Oduduwa land. Our Oduduwa brethren, you need to wake up. This thing is happening in your own land. It's happening in your own country. They don't joke, they are ready. Remember that these people are homeless. They are baseless. These people, they are baseless. The Fulani people you know come from nowhere, from Futajelum, from mountain, from hills, they are just wandering about. So if they succeed in taking your land, it's a success to them. If you chase them away, it's nothing for them. They continue to wander about. You need to have this understanding. You need to have this understanding. It's just like you are dealing with expired product. If you throw it out of your place, it will still disturb you there. If you leave it inside the house, it will disturb you. If you eat it, that is the worst. So this is how these Fulanis are. The earlier our Oduduwa brethren will wake up to fight this. Forget about political things. You gain nothing. Osibanjo has been your vice president for 8 years now. What have you gained? Nothing. They are giving you Jagaban, who destroy you completely. In your face, you have answers. They take police to kill you. Nothing is happening. They are bribing people now. Some of the people that are behind pushing the answer, they are bribing them. That's why you don't hear much. No more conference and all those things coming up. They are giving them, they don't call it bribe, they call it lobby. They will just give him a contract. Give this one an appointment. Give an appointment to employ this person to work under this. These are the way they go. Just as they penetrate IPOB, some of our people don't know. They don't come direct. But somehow you will see an offer that is very rich that will come to you. The moment you accept that offer, you are muted completely, or you will be against what is going on. All you'll be doing is either you keep quiet or you'll be fighting the system. That is what is happening. Our Oduduwa brethren need to wake up. Very, very important. Very, very important. Let's continue. Nigerian soldiers, civilians push faulty armored personnel career in Bruno. The picture is there. If you watch it, the picture speaks for itself. You see where they are pushing armor tank. Armor tank. They are preparing to go for war. They are pushing it in Zoological Republic. And you still have hope in Nigeria. You are a soldier. After they push this thing now, maybe the battery head is taken. They change the battery head. They recharge it. The Jagog inside the forest. And they will give it to one useless Igbo boy now. And he will be inside the tank, moving. Maybe reaching one place, something will do quick and park there. Boko Buhari boys will come and pick him. Tomorrow you see him where they are slaughtering him. Don't pity all these people because our problem is our brain. An armor tank inside the city, you are pushing it and they will use it. Tomorrow they tell you that they are in Sabon Jeji, Sabon Greening, whatever, Zulu, Shiroro government, local government, and you drive that thing, reaching there, moving out of the city, the thing will quench there. The Boko Buhari boys will come there and pick you. This thing now, they gave them money to buy weapons. They refused to buy that weapon. It was a deal, $1 billion. Who plotted it? What's the name of this criminal? Was the former chief of army staff, Lieutenant General Buratai, who is taking immunity now as an ambassador in Benin Republic for him not to face ICC. Buratai plotted the deal starting from 2018 when people were shouting, why won't Buratai be resigned? Why won't Buratai be resigned? Or retired, sorry. Why won't Buratai be retired? People have been talking about it, not knowing that the man has a deal. I read that news here some time ago. He started calculating it and something worked out in 2019. Then in 2020, they shared the money. He collected his share and he resigned. And according to the news, they said they planned it. They don't want people to know. This House of Assembly approved it because they have their own share. That was the money made to buy armories for the Nigerians, for Zoologian soldiers to combat the Boko Haram in the forest. They plotted this money, they bring it out. Now, look at armor tank in Bruno. Not that it is armor tank, let's say, in a different place where there is no too serious issue. In Bruno State, look at some of the armor tank. Tomorrow, when you see where Boko Haram destroy it, you think that they destroy something reasonable, not knowing that it's something that have been outdated. Something that are dead. Armor tank, you are pushing it. Armor tank, you are pushing it. Could you imagine? Just think of this. A whole zoology with all the billions and millions of dollars that have been spending all these years for on defense to combat insurgency. We are still pushing armor tank for them. Armor the tank. No be Moluwe, no be boss, any one boss or Kanu Kaduna boss. This is armored tank. They are pushing it. The picture is there. Go and watch it. Photographs have emerged showing an embarrassing moment when some soldiers in Mufti were seen pushing an armored personnel carrier APC in Borno State. Some civilians, including children, also joined the soldiers to push the APC that was apparently faulty. Reporters gathered that the incident happened at Lagos Street in Maduguri. Lagos Street in Maduguri, it's not in Lagos, so Lagos Street in Maduguri, the state capital of Borno State, where Boko Haram and ISWAP had been dwelling, insisting to take over the state. Very, very important. The incident was said to have elicited laughter from some passerby. A soldier shared the picture with reporters while expressing disappointment over the development, which had impaired the war in the northeast. See, what we are facing in Borno is only in Nigeria that you will see soldiers pushing pushing armored personnel carrier. Imagine this happen when we are in gun battle with Boko Haram. You are dead now. I want to go see the picture. Nothing will happen. Your own is gone. Whereby what's his name? Buratai, immunity will be covering him in Benin Republic. His children will be enjoying the money and other criminal generals you people have. But they will be slaughtering you. That is why we are telling you, the soldier that is saying all these things, We have been telling you to resign. Just join a normal Zolojan people in the street. By the time the number of the soldiers reduce, in fact, these criminals will come to their senses to do something for you. They will come to their senses to do something for you. But the moment you continue to be mugu, keep on pushing, keep on moving like that, nothing good will come out. The reason why the white people are still enjoying us, enjoying our stupidity, enjoying our resources, is because we are stupid, we are foolish, we are wicked, we are against one another. That is the only thing. When they see it, they continue to expand on that stupidity. That's all. African man don't want African man. African man, before anything will happen, will go to number 10 Chatham House in London to go and take approval, excuse, whatever, what he will do in his own country. Imagine, brother, just bring it very low. Bring it very low to layman understanding. You want now to buy a generator in your house to put light where you and your children will be enjoying that light. You want to buy a generator to put light. Then you move from your family, your house, and you go to the other family or another man, or even your king. You go and tell your king, say, King, I want to buy a generator to put light in my house so that my children and my wife will enjoy. Maybe the king say buy or don't buy. That generator go the cost, provide the king himself will get big one. He said that generator go they make too much noise. It go they pollute the air. Your children go do this, and you buy the other and you return. You leave your children in that. Even while you are living, you give king money. Say, King, okay, take this one. They support yourself. That is exactly what is happening with black people, with the white. That's why most of the time I don't blame them. They are playing their game very well. It's left for you to wake up. Just like this soldier is talking now, that you are assuming that they are in battleground and this thing happened. They will cut off your head. But if all of you will have understanding, remember that 1 billion Buratai took, and with the House of Assemblies, you will resign. When the number of soldiers reduce, fear will grip them. But as a black man, if you continue to working for the slave master, you will remain a slave. You will remain a slave to today. Inability to refine fuel in Nigeria, white people are aware of it because the refinery we are refining this fuel in foreign country belongs to, some of them belongs to Zolojan politicians, but in white man's country. In other words, they employ it reduce their unemployment. Their people are being employed and you pay taxes to their government. So they love it so much. You take your crude oil, you come to their country, you refine it, and you return back. Your people will be suffering. Brother, talk through. If now you be white man, you go revolt, you go talk through for that thing. You go change the truth now. That is what is killing us, nothing again. They will go and borrow money. People who say they don't have money, they come and you borrow the money to them, give them billions. They give you, okay, go and repair your place. Keep on paying us small. After 3 or 4 months, you see some people in government, they can't return that money as their personal money into your own account. Come on, brother, check. If say na you, you go talk. Come on. So they know all these things. So they keep on putting it. The more we go down, the more they rise. So unless we wake up, say this thing no go happen, that is the only time things will change. But if you continue to complain, sometimes we accuse this. No, we accuse ourselves and fight ourselves and remove this evil. That's the only way. That's the only way. Those of you that are soldiers now, when you see this kind of picture, you resign. Some of you are in battlefield. Your colleague will go mental. Your colleague in the battle will go mental as a result of poor treatment. He did not eat good food. Rather, he will smoke ganja, smoke this, smoke that, in order to strengthen himself. But he have not eaten good food. The food they will bring it is not enough to hold the strength. You know all these things. And you are still there. What will you expect? And you know that millions and billions have been released for your own welfare. And you are a soldier, you are staying there. You want me to say sorry for you. Somebody like me, Nwachineke, I don't reason like other people. I will go straight to the point because you are foolish. Die out of your foolishness. If I see people dying in Nigeria as a result of hardship and the foolishness, I don't pity them. I don't pity them. Just like there is fuel crisis now. I know that I'm paying for it for my own people. But if any, I don't pity, because this is what everybody would have come collectively. Keep people's differences, whatever, to fight this monster, but you can never see it in the zoo. It's either religion, tribal, this, that, this, politics, APC, PDP, MPN, whatever is will come up to change it, and the same people will sponsor it into you. So the same thing is happening, is the same factor that are militating against, that is inside us, is what they are using to excel. So soldiers that are complaining, if you can pull out, it will help you. Look at, you are pushing armor tank. You are pushing armor tank. I pity the Igbo boy they will put inside that tank now and ask him, Kaje, hey, Katopi, Kaje mana. The idiot will move, maybe reaching in one hill. He fire, the thing stop. And other soldiers are back. Then the Boko boys will come there and pick you. Because they kill people with knife in order to offer your blood as a sacrifice. That thing is ritual. That thing is ritual. If not, why would somebody, even though if I want to kill an enemy, I'll just use one bullet to waste him than taking knife. You don't see all these things they're doing on social media. They take knife, cutting people. They don't feel you because they are offering your blood to a particular whatever they believe. You must know that. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We will be right back in a moment. We'll have one or two analysis in Hausa language as we continue to do the needful thing. Then we will come back. We will discuss more on devil minds issue, and our line will be open in our interaction. Stand by. This is your own radio station. You make it to be what you want it to be, not other people. As you are making Ukraine-Russia issue to be a global issue, you are supporting them. As you are tweeting, writing, sharing, RIP. I had I was watching, I went into a particular forum, and there is one Ukraine actor that died. The man died, the guy died as a result of the conflict there. So I saw black people were writing, rest in peace, oh, very sorry. I'm not saying it's bad. But when somebody like Ikonso died, how many of you write rest in peace? When our own gallant men fall, how many of you were so compassionate? But because this one is a white guy, he has white skin. His skin is white. You are so compassionate. A black man, when he sees a white man suffering, he will feel so pity for him. The black guy will feel so pity, as if white man is not supposed to suffer. You see white woman frying akara in Lagos or entering Moluwe, you don't feel comfortable. Why you want him to be? You see the level of mental damage they have done to us. Not knowing that if you are living in their country, no matter how rich they are, when they are so, they buy an azahase or one manam. One when do one man, even man America or Amagoya, organ or their foreign abia make they go nah, but you can't do it. Sometimes we don't reason towards that, but when we see them, we are so worried. Why this, that? That is why you will go to that place and you see people writing RIP. I'm not against it. I'm not against praying for them. I'm not against this, but I want us to let us correct our mind that have been damaged and stop complaining too much and go straight to the point and correct the fault of the problem. If a black man dies, we don't feel it. That's why some people will say, let them go to Ukraine and die, just like that. But they will not join Biafran army or ESN to fight for the truth. They won't. But they prefer to go there. Watching on clip, seeing their own brothers who are medical students that's supposed to be well respected globally, They were pushing them out of the train. How do you think when you are in battlefield with them, in any critical form, the commander will ask you, okay, you are a guinea pig. Come on, go up and check out for us what is there. If you go there, a bullet hit you, you die. Then they use it as a test tube to know that that place is dangerous before they will know how to invade. If you come back, they know that the place is cool. Then they go. Don't you think of that? Don't you think of that? You black men, we are here to educate you. And the time is now. You are the cause of your problem. We will be right back in Hausa language. Stand by. This is your own radio station.
Shi yayi dare janna shi yayi rana ya dan adam mai wuyan gane hali bil adam mai wuyan gane hali wata ran mutum ayyakan muna nama wata ran mutum kai ga kan muna nama wata ran mutum ayyakan da dama wata ran mutum kai ga ke da dama dan adam mai wuyan gane hali bil adam mai wuyan gane hali gitani lamarin mutum ne yakan jijjiga ni lamarin mutum ne yakan maguza ni sha'anin mutum to ikan bani haushi wata ran mutum to ikan da damun abu ne ga ta kirki jiki nai ka ce wani ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali abu ne ga ta kirki jiki nai kace wani ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali abu ne ga ta kirki jiki nai kace wani ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali sannan gane hawa ga moto tuƙin yake in ku duk kai ga ganshi sai ka ce wani mai arziki ne yaya ka san cikin zuciyarsa bil adam mai wuyan gane hali kakan taran wanga ai bai da ahu babu ne ga ta kirki jiki nai ka ce wani ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali dan adam mai wuyan gane hali wata ran mutum ayyakin kyautata ma wata ran mutum kai kake kyautata mai wata ran mutum kai kake muna na mai wata ran mutum shi yake muna na mai gacaccen mutum mai wuya gane hali dan adam mai wuya sannan gane hawa ga moto tuƙin yake in ku duk kai ga ganshi sai ka ce wani mai arziki ne yaya ka san cikin zuciyarsa bil adam mai wuya gane hali taran wanga ai bai da ahu babu ne ga ta kirki jiki nai ka ce wani ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali dan adam mai wuyan gane hali wata ran mutum ayyakin kyautata ma wata ran mutum kai kake kyautata mai wata ran mutum kai kake muna na mai wata ran mutum shi yake muna na mai gacaccen mutum mai wuyan gane hali dan adam mai wuya sannan gane hawa ga moto tuƙin yake in ku duk kai ga ganshi sai ka ce wani mai arziki ne yaya ka san cikin zuciyarsa bil adam mai wuya gane hali kakan taran wanga ai bai da ahu babu ne ga ta kirki jiki nai ka ce wani ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali dan adam mai wuyan gane hali wata ran mutum ayyakin kyautata ma wata ran mutum kai kake kyautata mai wata ran mutum kai kake muna na mai wata ran mutum shi yake muna na mai gacaccen mutum mai wuyan gane hali dan adam mai wuyan gane hali duban gida har da daji ka gane sun zo adam mai wuya gane hali in an yi rana ita an yi rana in an yi sanyi ita an yi yi sanyi in an yi ruwa ita an yi ruwa Allah na ai dan adam da ka gane shi ne kawai jalla dai ke iya mai hababil adam mai wuyan gane hali hababil adam mai wuyan gane hali wata nan mutum shi yake nuna nama wata
jama'a assalamu alaikum ina kwanan ku ina gajiya mun ce ina kwana ina gajiya ina wuni saboda lokaci ba daya bane kuma Allah ya yi ta da gangan abokina domin ya dinga nuna maka wai shine Allah kuma kai ka dinga ji tsoron shi kowane lokaci muna kawo muku wannan wa'azi muna gaya muku abin da zai jara abu yi kyau ai gaskiya ne abin da ya sa Najeriya ba yi da kyau har yanzu kuma bare taba yi kyau ba saboda ba gaskiya rashin gaskiya a cikin gari rashin gaskiya a cikin duk abin da muke yi shi ya sa sai dai lokacin da za mu tashi mu yi abin da ya kamata mu yi lokacin ne abu zai zo mana da kyau inda muke nufi amma in ba haka ba a manta da shi gaba daya abokina wallahi ina gaya maka kowane lokaci kana tunani kana addu'a kana nufi yoshe ne akwai Allah kwaya ne na addu'a yaya ne irin wannan wahala gaskiya abun da ya sa kana wannan tunani abokinan wannan kuka saboda ba gaskiya kuma kai da kanka kaki gaskiyan wallahi kaki gaskiyan shi yasa amma idan za a tashi yau a fara yi magana a yi abin da ya kamata a yi abu zai yi kyau abokina duba yanzu ana maganan strike masu makaranta ba su iya yi a ina kudin yake tambayan da zaka yi amma ke yanzu baraka yi dadin wannan magana zai ka ce ba bai shafe ka ke baka so makaranta mai wa makaranta turawai haram ne a irin wannan tunani zai sa gaskiya bare ya fito ba zai sa hadin kai wanda ya kamata arewa da kudu su hada kai su yake gwamnatin mara kyau bare yiwu ba saboda ke ka riga dai ka zo da wani tunani ne ka ki gaskiyan wanda yake fito daga Allah mai wa a bakin wani ne wanda baka so jama'a sai dai lokacin da zamu fara irin wannan abu zai fara yi mana kyau ba haka ba ka manta da shi ka daina yin nufi ko tunani yaushe ne Najeriya zai yi kyau wallahi ina gaya maka ba abin da zai sa Najeriya ya yi kyau ba ai dai kana tashi kowai kana tashi da barci yanzu ka tunani wani masifa wanda zai shafe ka yau haka ne kowai zaka iya zona a Nigeria kana tashiwa ba wai kana tashi kana nufi abun mai kyau idan abun mai kyau ya shigo alhamdulillah ka gode Allah amma ka tabbatar ka shira akan wani damuwa wanda zaka shigo saboda dole ne saboda akwai damuwa already yana jiran ka a Nigeria kuma ba abin da zaka yi dole ne ka shigo wannan damuwa dole ne ka shigo a cikin wannan damuwa saboda mai ba gaskiya an kida da gaskiya ko aina ne an ki gaskiyan menene gaskiyan Najeriya bai kamata ya zo na daya ba bai kamata sai arewa da kudu ayo gwamnati daya ne an hada kai ana kaza ne ba haka ba Allah ya yi ta ba Allah ne hada mu a daina baka wannan kariya akan gaskiya a daina baka shi yayi ba Allah bane mutum ne hada mu danna mu haka dole ne sai mu zo na daya wai dole ne sai kun zo ma daya saboda idan ana fada juna ana kashi kaza wannan su suna cin dadi yayi kuma idan aka daina wannan fada dadin su zai daina zuwa ba su iya zuwa Dubai ba su iya zuwa England London suna cin dadin duniya ba su iya bai saboda kudin da suke cin wannan dadin ne ai kudin da ya kamata a sa a cikin gari a tajajara maka abun da ya kamata kai ka danci dadi a kasanka a garinka sun ki suka sata shi suna tofiya za ku hada kanka da wani za hada kanka da wani APC PDP dukansu daya ne banza ne za hada ka wannan kaza wannan a ciki ba su sen ko shi arewa ko shi kaza kudu ne dukansu daya ne satan kudi kawai saboda sun gani mun talakawa ne mun wawaye ne ba ma tunani ga abin da yake faru a makaranta yanzu ai ana strike mutane nawa ne za su tace su zo su yi zanga-zanga ba wuyar zanga-zanga ana yawo da wannan tuta ana ce ana yi zanga-zangan lafiya. Ai zanga-zanga mai karfi ne har jini ma za zubar lokacin ne tsoro zai shigo musu. Ba haka ba ka manta da abin da ana gaya maka kawai jama'a. Gaskiya muke fito muku a raba Najeriya a tabbatar a ina ne zaka zona. Ba haka ba ka manta da shi. Ga abubuwa wanda yake faru kana da mai yanzu babu. Yanzu kudin mai ya tashi fa, kudin oil, kudin crude oil ya tashi fa, ya ke 140 ya kusan 140 yanzu. Ka tambaye ni aina kudin zai shigo ai bara gya maka ba. To da aka cewa aka jara refinery a Nigeria yanzu mu muna refining mai dinmu da kanmu. Muna refining mai dinmu da kanmu kuma muna sarmawa turawa mai na crude a kasa waje. Iri kudi wanda zamu samu yanzu wallahi ko waye ko almajiri ko wani lokaci za a dinga bashi $1000 je ci abinci. Za a dinga ana bashi $1000 ce ka je ka ci abinci. Amma tun da akwai wayo ba gaskiya bara ta refining fuel a Nigeria idan ka cire shi ya je kasa waje ya dawo kudin da ka samu a kasuwancin sai da crude oil shine kuma zaka zo ka zubar a cikin petrol wanda ka fito da kasanka saboda petrol din tofi daga Nigeria zuwa kasa waje a jara ta a dawo da shi ai kudi ne ana kashewa wannan kudi kuma yana shigowa a juhun wannan manyoyi da turawa wanda suke tura musu wannan aikin shedam da suke yi yayi. Abin da yake faru a Nigeria kawai ina kawo maka wannan magana inda kai ko kai makaranta ko baka yi makaranta zaka gane saboda su idan kana kallon su a TV a radio za su dinga ana yaudare ka da wannan su turanci wanda kai da kanka ma baraka gane ba zaka rasa ma zaka geji ma da jin wannan magana bara gaya maka asalin gaskiya abin da yake faruwa yanzu ana yaki a Russia da Ukraine. Kudin crude oil ya tashi da yawa yanzu ya kusa $140 kowane barrel. Kana ji na abokina? To yanzu da a ce muna da refinery dinmu a Nigeria yanzu wallahi Allah ya bude mana lokacin da zamu samu kudi mai kyau. Amma duk kudin da ka samu a wannan yanzu ai dole ne zai shigo a cikin subsidy da suke magana. Wannan su barayi za su kwashe kudin. Ba wani amfani da yanzu ai abokina. Me yasa wannan abun ya faru saboda ba gaskiya ke kuma da kanka da farko kaki lokacin da mutum ya tashi yana magana ga abu ke da kanka ka koya bayan yan siyasa ka ce a kashe wannan a yi shi kaza a kulle shi yasa idan ko kana mutu ma a cikin daman mutane kamar ni ba na ji tausayin ka saboda idan mutum wawaye ne a cikin wannan duniya dole ne mutu. Idan kai wawa ne dole ne ka mutu a banza. Sai dai lokacin da zaka tashi da ilimi ka bi gaskiya shine abu zai yi kyau. Duba abubuwa wanda yake faru a Nigeria ba abun gaskiya ne. A Kebbi State wanda ka san baban mutum ya zo daga wajen Abubakar Malami a state dinsa an kashe sojoji guda 8 bandi sun kashe su ai yanzu ana magana ma a cikin a wajen ma an kashe masu JTF masu vigilante masu yambanga ko mai gadi wanda suke tamako ma sojoji aje ana neman wannan bandit. To governor ya fito kwana shekara wanda ya wuce giya musu dai wai kaza ne su akan wannan abun ne su aje bindigansu. To amma aje bindigansu wannan mutane sun shigo gari ga inda suke kashe mutane a banza. To amna fadawa wai JTF sun kashe mutum 68 vigilante aka kashe su a Kebbi State a state na Abubakar Malami. Amma shi bai fito yi maganan gaskiya ya ce a declaring state of emergency a state dinsa zai fada bare fada ba. Amma wata nawa ne wanda ya wuce wanda ana so a yi zaɓe a Anambra menene ya fada? Abubakar Malami ya fito yana giya ma Buhari wanda ka san ya resu tun 2017 kuma aka bruna da shi a Saudi Arabia kamanta da wanda kike yawo ai ba Buhari bane shi ke magana wai a declaring state of emergency a Anambra. Nji Abubakar Malami barawun banza duba state dinsa an kashe soja guda 8 me yi kaji maganansa bare yi magana bayin. sojojin Najeriya kuma suna mutu a banza. A Kebbi State ne ike faru. Yanzu ana fada ma sojoji ma suna jin tsoro su je su yake bandit din. Saboda a hanya ma za a lay ambush, an riga an giya musu wai suna zuwa za kashe su a banza. Yanzu tsoro ike kama su abokina saboda ba gaskiya. To idan irin wannan abun yake faru, kai da kanka idan aka kashe soja wanda ko ake ji tsoronsa, kai menene? Kai mutum ne? Kai talakawa? Kai wane ne sinka? Za kashe ka banza mana. Za kashe ka banza, ba wanda zai rubuta ma wayan kashe kai. An kashe soja ba wanda ya fara balanta kai banza. Gaskiya zan giya maka, gaskiya yake dace ne, amma fadan shi saboda shine zai jara abubuwa wanda ya lalata abokina. A Kebbi State ne ike faru, kuma muna kawo muku wannan labari domin ku ji ku ji ku gane kuma ku yi abin da ya kamata a yi. Idan in ba a yi ba, ka manta abin mai kyau wanda kana nufi, kana addu'a, kana tunani wanda zai zo, bare zo ba abokina. Ga labarin mu kuma a Borno State wannan abun yake faru. Motan yaki na sojoji wanda ana kira armored tank. Moton ne ana gani inda ana tura shi a cikin gari fa a Maiduguri. Wannan yake faru, ga hotonsa a internet. To wannan hoto kawai ke da kanka zaka giya kanka kawai abun da zaka giya kanka, ba wai ka ji daga bakin wani ne. Kana ganin motan yaki wanda zai je yake Boko Haram da ISWAP a cikin jeji. Wannan moto yana cikin gari dai ya mutu, ya lallata. Kai abokina, kana ji magana kwa? Kana gane na? Moton da ana giya mana Buratai epito da biliyon daya ne kafin shi Buratai barawo din Yusuf Toko Buratai, wanda shi yanzu yana nima abin da zai rufe asirinsa kare duniya su kama shi, saboda duniya suna nime shi. Dole ne shi ya je samu duniya wajen turawa, kotin duniya suna nime Buratai. Shi ne fito da biliyon daya ne. Shi da kansa ya gama kudin ya fito ya hada shi suke raba shi dai a kansu da su yan majalisa da shi da waɗansu general kafin shi ya soka. Lokacin ka gani zaka tunani lokacin da ana ce Buratai to menene kaka yi, ka soka, shi yake soka, ashe yana neman wata kudi ne. Shine kudin ya shigo, shine shi yazo ya rabata, ya doko nashi ya sa jihunsa, ya ba yan majalisa nasu da wannan su ne, shi ya sa shi ya soka. Barawon banza, kana ganin shi barawon banza. Dole ne shi ko ina ne, ko in ya gani dama ya shiga cikin rami, mu za mu bita a Twitter, za mu dinga tuna ma ICC ga Buratai ga inda yake ga kudinsa, saboda shi ne zunubin shi ne yake kashe mutane. Zunubin shi ne isa wannan mota a Borno wanda muke maganansa yanzu kare tafiya yi. Zunubin shi ne. Menene yake faru? Mota ana tuka ta, moton yakin na soja a Borno State. Ka yi tunani mana, a ce moton yana cikin jeji yanzu, ba wannan soja an gama da shi ba, an yi sacrifice da shi, saboda idan moton ya siya kawai Boko Haram ba su harbe shi ma, za su zo su kama shi kaman akuya a tafi da shi, kuma a yanka shi da wuka. Zaka gani hoton, ba abin da za a yi. Laifin waye ne? Laifin Buratai ne, ba laifin yaron ba. Laifin yaron dai saboda shi wawa ne, bai yi tunani ba. Ga ana tuka moto a cikin gari, moton yaki fa, ba wai ruka na doka gowai ko itace. Wannan moton yaki ana tukawa a cikin gari dai, bai shigo jeji ba. Ke ka giya kanka kawai maganan gaskiya. Wannan dai ai ba kana ganin waɗansu motocin haka ne, dukansu sun lallata, ba wani amfani, dukansu sun lallata yi. Amma za fito da sojojinmu, za a tura su a cikin, za a tofi da su ai, za a ke su cikin jeji domin su je su yi yakin, kuma dawo kuma a bara mana asali abin da ya faru. Ka giya kanka gaskiya kawai. Najeriya zai taɓa yi kyau ba, bare yi bayi. Menene zai ijara Najeriya? A tashi ana zanga-zanga mai karfi ne, zanga-zanga mai jini ma za a yi. ka cire magana kabilanci adininci party dinka APC dan wanka yana office kaza ne saboda damuwan ya riga ya zo a kanka kaman wula ne ka rike damuwan a kanka kaman wula ka cire wannan abun a yake su kawai a raba Nigeria a yi magana referendum a yi magana restructuring a yi magana resource control a yi magana constitutional review ko waye ne ka sa kanka a wajen haka ne abu zai yi kyau lokacin ne zaka fara wannan tunani wanda kana nufi wanda zai zo maka yi maka kyau lokacin ne zai dawo in ba haka ba ka manta da shi kawai abokina shine maganan mu wanda muke kawo muku yau kuma an ji makadan hanyar mu zai bude idan kana so ka yi magana ka kira mu a wannan number +183 263 73 499 ko da yake ka kira mu a +614 818 70 925 duk wannan lambar da ka kira zai ka same mu za a bude maka hanya domin ka yi magana kuma a tabbatar a sin abin da za a yi abu yi maka kyau a nan za mu kawo wannan magana a karshe zan ce muku assalamu alaikum.
Wataran mutum kai kake nuna nama, wataran mutum shi yake taimaka ma, wataran mutum kai kake taimaka mai. Wataran mutum shi yake taimaka ma, wataran mutum kai kake taimaka ma, wataran mutum shi yake agaza ma, wataran mutum kai kake agaza mai. Allah da ya dan adam da ya ka gane shi ne kawai jalla ɗaya ke iya mai. Sannan bil adam mai wuyan gane hali. Ya gane hali kai wannan ice kai daidai in ka ki wannan ice kai daidai sha'anin mutum ne ikan firgita ne sha'anin mutum ne ikan firgita ne in ka yi keke ice kai keke in ka yi moto ice kai moto in ka yi moto ice kai moto mutum bai da gadon ka wallahi Allah amma ina da gadon mutum ka sha'anin sannan gane hawa ga moto tuƙin yake in ku duk kai ga ganshi sai ka ce wani mai arziki ne ya kasan cikin zuciyarsa obin adam mai yan gane hali kakan taron wanga ai bai da ahu babu riga ta kirki jiki nai ka ce wani ai ina da talauci yaya kai hakka san zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuyan gane hali o dan adam mai wuyan gane hali wataran mutum kai yake kyautata ma wataran mutum kai kake kyautata mai wataran mutum kai kake muna na mai wataran mutum shi yake muna na mai gataccen mutum mai wuyan gane hali o dan adam mai wuyan gane hali duban gida har da daji ka gane su zo adam mai wuya gane hali in an yi rana ita an yi rana in an yi sanyi ita an yi sanyi in an yi ruwa ita an yi ruwa Allah da rai dan adam da ka gane shi ne kawai jalla dai ke iya mai hababil adam mai wuya gane hali hababil adam mai wuya gane hali wataran mutum shi yake nuna nama wataran mutum kai kake nuna nama wataran mutum shi yake taimaka ma wataran mutum kai kake taimaka mai wataran mutum shi yake taimaka ma wataran mutum kai kake taimaka ma wataran mutum shi yake agaza ma wataran mutum kai kake agaza mai Allah da ya dan adam da ya ka gane shi ne kawai jalla ɗaya ke iya mai sannan bil adam mai wuyan gane hali dan adam mai wuyan gane hali kai wannan ice kai daidai in ka ki wannan ice kai daidai sha'anin mutum ne ikan firgita ne sha'anin mutum ne ikan firgita ne in ka yi keke ita ka yi keke in ka yi moto ita ka yi moto in ka yi moto ita ka yi moto mutum bai da gadon ka wallahi Allah amma ina da gadon mutum ka sha'anin sannan ku gane hawa ga moto tuƙin yake in ku duk kai ga ganshi sai ka ce wani mai arziki ne ya kasan cikin zuciyarsa bil adam mai ya gane hali kakan taran wanga ai bai da ahu babu riga ta kirki jiki nai ka ce wani ai ina da talauci yaya kai har kasan zuciyarsa sha'anin mutum mai wuya gane hali ɗan adam mai wuya gane hali watan ran mutum kai yake kyautata ma watan ran mutum kai kake kyautata mai watan ran mutum kai kake muna na mai watan ran mutum shi yake muna na mai gacaccen mutum mai wuya gane hali ɗan adam mai wuya gane hali dubban gida har da daji ka gane sun zan adam mai wuya gane hali
anya fumive makana sini bedi mana nya gbara akwụkwọ ọgaranya jere mba n'uju akpa ọkpanda na-enye enye kwuru ya na-ene m anya ọtaka agụ nwa na nka abụrụgbu enyi tara agbụsịa asị mụ na m furu bata n'ọgbọ gị oke nwa asị mụ na igbo ge m ntị n'ọnụ igbo unu ga-ekwe m ntị n'ọnụ makana si na nwata bụ ibe dị mma ọkọrọ obodo nye ọmabụrụ eziokwu igbo na abụrụ m ibe dị mma ka mbụ.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We are here live on air streaming from our platform Radio Biafra London, and today is the 9th of March 2022. Yesterday was 8th of March 2022. We also saw some pictures of the damages Zoologian soldiers did to our people, and this is as a result of the duty of a bobago. If you have not seen it, if you are in WhatsApp groups, you will see it. People's property were destroyed. Our own people property were destroyed for no reason. This happened within Olu axis or so within those areas, and they came and destroyed people's property. There is a timber shed you see there. They put fire into that place and everything burnt. Some people were shot on a spot and they died. Houses were set ablaze. People's property have been destroyed day and night. What is the sin of our people? Nothing. Just because one criminal is there, called himself Okebeke, and insisted in what his slave master asked him to do. That's all. And they keep on killing our people, destroying properties, burning our things down. At this economical situation, how will these people survive? Tomorrow you come out and tell people that they are lazy, this, that. But the ones that are working hard, You watch that GP tank. One is how much? You check the price of one GP tank, and somebody have it about 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 in his shop. You have the temerity to destroy it. One timber is how much? You put it fire. How much is a bag of cement now? You go to somebody's house, you burn it. These are the things. And this is why I'm telling our youth everywhere that is happening. What are the politicians? What of the buildings of the politician in your area? Because we are so stupid, we still love them. You like those politicians, maybe because this time they come back, they come and give you one bag of rice. You think that you are with them. But had it been, there is a reprisal attack immediately from you, the community. Look for any politician that is living that area and go and burn his house down. The same way they kill somebody in your own, you do it. But for the fact you don't have that, we love to worship useless people. We love to honor them, to respect them. That is why you prepare yourself to go to Ukraine to fight for Ukrainians who are pushing your people out of the train. Nobody will say it. I personally will tell you that is your, no matter how bad the zoo is, never you think of that. If you want to fight, go and join Biafran army, or you look for years and join them. But you will not think of that. The same factor in you is what is making you to support, to like these politicians. They are in the same club. You would have wake up, look for their houses, begin to raise it down one after the other, in as much as what is raining now is to burn house. That is what we're supposed to do, destroy their property. Most of them has a filling station that has no fuel. You target, know that this filling station belongs to them, you burn it down. Filling station is not a company. Don't say that when you burn it down, it will cause unemployment. No, sir. It's just filling station is just like shop. A shop can employ, a big man who has big shop can employ 4, 5, 6, 7 people. That is how you see fuel station. Most of them will build those kind of things. It is not an industry, a producing industry. It's not a factory where things are being manufactured for you to say, why are you disturbing it? We need to use our wisdom in this kind of thing to hit them hard. That is the only way. Poor people are suffering. You did not pay salary. You are frustrating people. You are still sending these criminals, this Al-Shabaab in the name of Ebubago, to continue to destroy the properties of poor people in Imo State. And our youth are clapping hands, watching, moving, because they have seen that our mental capacity, our mental reasoning have no reason to the level of revolting. But you will sit down there, they will come and kill you. We have been talking about arm yourself, arm yourself, arm yourself. Some of you, some people are dead. As they been, they listen to what, even if it costs you to sell your land and buy a gun and keep, it's not a bad thing. The thing is that the same factor in us is what is disturbing us. The same factor in us is disturbing us left and right. You, instead of you to use that money to buy gun, you use it to go and chop unkobi, chop all this Fulani cow useless something, leg, and become stupid. Or by the time you have that gun, you use it to threaten your people, kidnapping people. Instead of you to fight politicians that frustrate your life to be into that kidnapping, into that armed robbery that normally you don't want it. You use it against your people. That is the factor in you that we are still talking about to change. And we will continue to tell you to change from it. If not, most of us would have equipped ourselves. If you are in your house, these criminals are coming, you open fire. Finish them. Imagine the house your father or you or one of your uncle were able to build, and that is where you people are living. Even though you are in the city, anytime you return to the village, it is the same house you go and sleep. Stay for 1 or 2 days before you go out. It's now burnt down. People who are trying to build the local economy, trading their businesses in our local areas have been destroyed, have been shattered completely. Because some of the youth are still roaming about doing nothing. They don't want to engage their energy into a useful venture by attacking these people how it should be. If somebody gives you gun now, you use it to go and embarrass people. People will use gun to stop women on the road and rape her. Look at our mentality. That is why all these things are happening to us. That is why. We need to wake up at this time. These people are coming and they are very serious. And we're also talking about the devil mind. Devil mind says it's not going to leave the office. Our lines are open right now. You can call in +183-263-73499. +183-263-73499. +183-263-73499. Or you can get us with this one, plus 614-818-70925. 614-818-70925. 614-818-70925. Plus 183-263-73499. Or 614-818-70925. Any of the line you call, you will have access to us. Therefore, Mai is insisting in the interview I watched with their BBC that he's not going to leave the office. That is lie. So now, therefore, Mai is calling the court of jurisdiction of his Federal Republic of Nigeria an illegal judgment. His own court is also against the law because Devil Mai will be sued. Very, very important. We must know that. Very, very important. Let's take this call. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Must be Mazi Nwachineke.
Yeah, Nwachineke, good morning from here. Good morning.
You are welcome, my dear brother.
Okay, Mazi, please, thank you for everything. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you, and also my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please allow me to make this important announcement. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, IPOB Austria is calling us once again for our ESN fundraising, and the date of this fundraising is on 9th of April 2022. I repeat, the date of this fundraising is on 9th of April 2022, time 4 p.m. And the venue of this fundraising is Zoom media chat. Please, the guest of honor on that day is Mazi Nwachineke, Deputy HOD, Mazi Abanyim, European Rep, Madam Nennianya, Head of Finance, and the chief host, our chief host, Austrian National Coordinator Mazi Nnamdi. His telephone number is +43 676 6434 824. And also our chief launcher on that day is Mazi Roland Nwabweze Okwara. And also our ESN fundraising organizing coordinator is Mazi Michael Okoro. His telephone number is +43 681 8111 7050. And we'll not forget to tell you the moderator of the day is Mazi Biafran Child Nwachineke, and his assistant assistant moderator is Mazi Nwachineke. Please, we are begging every lovers of freedom to get yourself ready, and most especially our Ipobian here in Austria. Everybody should get ready for this important ESN fundraising, because we know if not ESN by now, we wouldn't have known how our place will look like. These gallant men are doing the right thing they're supposed to do, guiding our bushes that our mothers and fathers can be able to cultivate. Please, it is time for us to come out in mass to support ESN. And also, I will never forget to announce the Zoom ID. Please, the Zoom ID is 828-266-75404. I repeat, the Zoom ID is 828-266-75404, and the password is ESN. And as you come on that 9th of April to support us in ESN fundraising, may Chukwu Kabiyama bless you and your household. This is our prayer, and so shall it be. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity. We must continue to do the needful. Whether they like, let them go out of the office. If they don't like, they should stay there. But all we know is that at the end of this journey, all glory will return back to Chukwu Kabiyama, because what we are doing is legitimate. No human being can stop us. We are pregnant of Biafra, and we are fanatical about Biafra, and Biafra must be restored. This is what we are letting these idiots that don't know what to do, calling people from outside to come and kill their own people because of their political ambition. Now they have seen what the Fulani have done to them. now what are they going to do? Nothing. But we are telling them, all this blood you are sharing in Biafra land, burning people's business, destroying everything, everything we've suffered for. A day will come, all of you will pay. And there's no amount of begging. You will beg us that day that will leave you people. We will hang you to use it to show an example for the atrocity you have committed upon our people. Nwachineke, continue your good work. May you go bless you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my dear brother Mazi Akazo, and keep on the good work. People must respond to that fundraising and all the announcements you have made, and keep on coming up to remind our people as well as the days advance. Thank you very much, and we must continue.
Thank you.
Keep on the good work. Keep it up. That's Mazi Chinedu Akazo from Austria. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2. Our lines are open right now. +183 263 73499 +614 818 70925. Our lines are open right now. You have the opportunity to call in. Can you hear me, Prophet Okechukwu Ezikoha?
Yes, I can hear you very well, Nwachineke.
You're welcome.
Nwachukwu okike abịa ma jishike o nwanne m nwoke Nwachineke jishike anyị efugele. Mazi Akasi jishike. We are counting on all of you people that are called by the Most High to accomplish this task, a divine task from heaven, ordained by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Chukwu okike abịa ma direct. Not only heaven, the God of heaven and earth, the creator of the whole creation, send our leader to come and rescue his children back to their lost inheritance, their own land, the only land the Biafran race have on this planet earth to live with our own children, that the world want to take from us. And where will the world want us to live? Are we going to live where? Nwachineke, where is our land to live on? Our own land, they want to take it from us. Because they think that they are one power, that we cannot do anything. Nwachineke, Jisheka, and want to online forever, welcome money, in charge, completely 100% in charge. He is in charge. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Dada Chike deuxième dada Jishika. Dada Chika, you are doing it perfectly okay. Anywhere you see break, you match. I keep wishing I won't like more. Also, the Maggie Biawa, and when the tiny Shanya Mutu, and I would think another the Maggie break. Like when I came on Mazakat have said it. If what did I call them? If the man want to obey the court order, let Kenya, they are denying him justice. But he is our leader. It's a trap to the whole world. Let we Biafrans do a scratch on the body of our leader. No human, nobody will exist. I agree there. They're watching again. I can't read the Nnamdi Kanu. They're American. I'm going to conquer. When I go so, all the Canadian chicken doesn't put out Popeye. They're like why I know when they also. Biafrans all over the world. Write down this message. It is not. I want it like a pastor, I'm bishop, I'm father, Mbaka wo there. Maka yeni lenda who cha religion no wa. Okay, bu be na eligwe. Jaka ye mere onwe ya Chukwu okike abiama. Odogwu ike. Ị ga emekwa ne gini come wa bonke. And then outside about mother watching like look at this Taliban say we are arrogant. Who is arrogant more than the world powers? Who is arrogant more than those that lives and see injustice being done upon our leader, and they say we are not Come and take our land, let us see you. Putin is in charge in his territory, and the dead end of the country is in charge in his fatherland. No, there's nothing any judge can do about it. If you like, do whatever you like, let us see you. A sham dikana be sham ribu. Obiani da be be no ndara. Dada chike deuxième. Chukwu kabe masim zengi. Akwe Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12. Verse 1 to end. And the same Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, from verse 1 to end. The origin of idolatry. The origin, Father Mbaka, the origin of idol. We Biafran race, we worship only the God of heaven and earth, the living God, not idol. Not idol brought to us by the foreigners. We cannot worship a foreign God. If you like, do anything you want. We are here. Dara. Dara tika dozen. Ebi ebi sim zi koda nga kwi. Ake ebi ebi neli kwe leko timo. Leko kwa zin kwa kwa to bi ke li kwe chese Biafra. Dada chike dozen. Chukwa kia bema sim zi koda nga kwi. Deuteronomy chapter 32 from verse 1 to end. Then put on verse 80 and the 9. Deuteronomy chapter 32. Give question to. Chukwa kika bema said, I have assigned every nation where they will live, and I have given them heavenly beings to worship. But you, my children, that bears my name, Jacob, we will worship only him. And this land, this is his land, Garden of Eden, belongs to we Biafrans. And nobody will take it away from us. And the same First Maccabees chapter 10, First Maccabees chapter 10, from verse 1 to end. Then finish it within the Fulani. He's there. And we are seeing him telling Fulani to open door for our barristers to come in. Fulani refused. Then again I hear you. After they tell us that they are God, they are hiding over Kiari, giving him preference. And our leader, they say we will not touch. Fulani Janjawe, Fulani Maketo, Fulani, we are here. 8th of April, we are coming there. Did we send the date for you? If you like, bring our leader now. If you don't like, wait until that day. That is, we still be there. Fulani, any scratch on the body of our leader. No nation will save you. Every Fulani race on this planet Earth is God. That's it. That's it, I see. Fulani, just try it. Fulani, he said this our governor. All this away. We care. Okay, Zibanzo. Ozazemba. Mugwan, Oro Chapano, Makawato Kore, so that Yagemon, okay, here come the Bushaiga. Okay, Zibanzo. Akata IPOP, indigenous people of Ogun, Nakeda Dalode, we will be there. Okay, then, if I knew me, the China, we are taking our land back. Nothing anybody can do about that. Nothing anybody can do about that. Come get away. That's all Mawa. That's all Mawa. Oh, what money Kuga. Mobubeka, Mokorago, Mahano, Yasupam, Rosie. Allah, Nobia, have plot upon that. On your blood, Taburu, if I die and I live for Gapella, let me take a chicken dozen. Now, then, my mom in the and before you we got 50 million. Man, mention on that home, always call us a wire. And so much, try it. Just try it. Join us like I like it. You get Chinese here, in La Loma. Oh, quick, and you're going to finish. That's how I got people. Let them change.
Thank you.
Ogun Nwachineke, lekwa for indejo for no gaga. Onye obula so that I get that pota. I like our land Fulani. My mention no le. I land up na get the gluko ho. Neke, Lord, nafo, nampo ya.
Thank you. Ndewo. That's Biafran Prophet Okechukwu. Desmond, thank you for holding the line. Your friend was online.
Our brother is on fire this morning.
Exactly.
When you are close to people Kikabiama, you always be on fire. That's how it
will always be high.
Yes. Let Chukwabima continue to strengthen you, our brother Mazi Nwachineke from Aba province. That the spirit, because God chooses anybody to use at any particular time. And this work, I pray He strengthens you to continue. Nwachineke, good morning to you. Good morning to great Biafrans all over the world. And our leader, His Excellency, Ipob family members. And our leader, His Excellency, Mazi Nwachineke, Kanu. Chukwabema will continue to strengthen you, be with you, guide you. And you will lead us into Biafra and even beyond. He say, my name is Desmond and I'm calling from Italy. Nwachineke, I want to thank you for your good work this morning. In order not to waste our time, I am going to properly give out our numbers. IPOB, these numbers are from IPOB National Body, signed by IPOB National Coordinator of Italy. And it is the number for Biafrans in Italy to call and support ESN. We know we have nothing to do because we must do everything to defend the land of Biafra and supporting ESN is the primary assignment for every Biafran all over the world to do, so that our land will be defended against our invaders. So for Biafrans in Italy, please, here are the numbers to call: +39 35100 46055. I'm going to repeat: +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. The second is +39 371 3044 902. I'll repeat: +39 371 3044 902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Any of them you call, you will be directed on how to support ESN. In our supporting ESN, we must always do that through the right means approved by HODDOS. It's very important that our people understand. We are under one command and one control. Any other body, any other thing is fake, and it is against our freedom. Now, Nwachineke, to your analysis this morning, haven't you see, you said that we should talk about David Umahi.
Devil Mind said it's not going to go out. Your man, Devil Mind, he says he's still the governor. Whereby PDP has already nominated, give a name to the INEC. So,
maybe he's trying to understand the game. You know, these Fulani people, they have a way to use their stooges in our land, and they have been using them in a way that is, I don't know, it is very open, it is common sense, but then it's very difficult. First of all, they brought him to APC, pledging that they will give him president or vice president. Secondly, they made him to leave his party, in creating so much enemy in his party. I just want to analyze a bit. It's not, we are not after this thing, but I just want to show our people that these people are not, they are after our death, and I want to tell them why they are killing us. And they told him to be killing his people, that they will give him presidency or the vice president in APC. And then at the end of the day, when APC finally zoned their presidency to Southwest and vice presidency to Northeast, they know he is going to agitate, so they decided to use this to tie his hands and his leg. So as he's busy fighting for it, because he has a lot of enemies. You can see the other man came out last time saying that Ebubagu is going against them. Ebubagu was killing everybody, both IPOB family members, both PDP members. Ebubagu was killing anybody that David Umahi point to them. They will go and kill that person, killing lawyers, killing people, committing a form of atrocities. So now he will be his hand will be full with trying to hold his mandate, so he cannot see chance to ask APC, why did you fail in your promise after killing so many of Biafrans IPOB members to you, after burning their homes? Why are you failing? So this is what it is. Fulani British teach them very well, so it's very unfortunate. But anyway, the point is that David Umahi will be hanged in the front of his house. That is, if it's alive and Biafra comes, he said will be cut off, and he's going to serve as a clear message to other saboteurs at the right time. That is that. We don't have much time to do that. Then secondly is the burning of the homes of our people. Nwachineke, you see, our people should understand this thing. They started by burning homes. Now they have graduated into burning people's properties. I don't know how we are going to say this thing for our people to understand. I don't know what our people on ground. If you form for vigilante, if vigilante is difficult, you call all this. Every community in the Biafra land has a councillor. Every community is under a constituency. They have representatives both at the state level and the federal level. What is difficult in getting their numbers to their family members and call them and then tell them to come for a meeting and tell them if one house again is being burned in any community or in your community, we are going to burn your house, kill your family. So you should you all should gather now and write a letter to Nigeria government, to the army, to the state government, and to the world that this thing must stop in the land of Biafra. Every community in the Biafra land. Nwachineke, am I coming out well?
Continue.
Yes. Okay. So what stops them from taking this action? I don't understand. Now, from burning people's property, nobody know where they are going to take it because they are graduating, and we are telling our men on ground to prepare themselves. If it means confronting these people, how many did they come? They come with car. How many people are in the car? You know, so I don't know why this will continue to happen, and our people will be looking as if they are helpless while we have our two hands and our two legs. These are not difficult things. There are things to take. If you go through these things and they refuse, then you confront them. If you see any army man in any community, whether they are in a car or anything, just burn their car, kill them. If you don't know where they are going, once you see them driving, just attack them. I don't know. They are showing us the sign that they want the land to be. You have to make it that way for them. That they cannot walk on leg, they cannot even come in with car or even a motor or anything. We cannot continue to allow this. So our people on ground should take note of these things. And let us start to do something. It is not hard to organize community guiding vigilance. And the vigilant, it is not hard for them to call in their constituency representative, both in state house and federal level, and then give them a serious warning that if any house burn in your constituency again, we are going to burn down your house and kill your family. So you all should gather yourself, both in Abuja, both in that state house, and start talking. Well, all I have to say is that Biafrans, we must understand these things are the things we are to face, but then we have to do our best to defend what we can defend. It is very, very important because our destination is Biafra and we are not stopping. Exactly. And we must be disciplined. And this is what happens when you have people talking nonsense and you listen to them on Facebook and then you allow this atrocity to happen in your land.
Exactly. Our
leader must be released and referendum granted. Thank you, Nwachineke, and God bless you from here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's Desmond from Italy. Mazi Nwachineke, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Good evening, sir. Over here. God bless you, sir. May God protect our DOS, all our national coordinator, all the whole IPOB, and all our legal council. Protect our leader. What I want to say this morning or this afternoon, Dave Umahi vow that he will create IPOB inside IPOB. He tried and failed. Today, God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, has created governor inside his government house. When he's working against us, God are working in the other way around. They have created another governor. They have given the name that PDP want. Ebonyi people voted PDP. They did not vote APC. I want to make it clear for him. They voted PDP with PDP logo. They did not vote Dave Umahi. What they vote is that logo. PDP is what they vote. From the beginning of this democracy, Martin Elechi, but why I'm saying this thing is to make it clear for him. Till where it ends, all of them are PDP. Not Fulani, Jihadis, APC. So for him to bear it in mind, what they vote is that umbrella, not broom. So for him to defect from that place and as an Ashawo politician to enter APC, shame unto him. If not for anything, it has entered record that he was dismissed on bench. He was disgraced. This is disgraceful. He came out saying he is to protect the constitution of Nigeria, not to protect those that vote him. I always hear his quote when he's quoting that he is to protect the constitution, not the people that vote him in office. That was what he said when he was shedding the blood of our innocent people. He said it. He said it. Today, Dumaran is come unto him today. All of them are opening mouth. They were there and they have zoned the presidency to the southwest. To share the blame, say it's IPOB agitation. Let me tell you people are fool. The Igbo politicians, the Biafran politicians are fool. Let Muhammadu Buhari say, during the time to campaign for election, they interviewed him. He said, any attack to Boko Haram is attack to the north. Does he stop him not to rig himself to the office? It doesn't stop him not to rig himself to the office because you people knows nothing. If you people are people that know something, you could have used IPOB. IPOB could have been a very strong backbone for whatever you want. They will be begging you people to come and take this presidency. When our leader were outside with us, they were talking about restructuring. Now that they have kidnapped our leader, are they talking about restructuring again? Igbo man has mouth to talk today is because of our leader and IPOB. If not so, by now they could have destroyed all of us. None of us will be talking again. Nobody know what Mazi Nwachineke stand for us. I thank Almighty. Let more angels be upon him. Give him more knowledge. So shall it be. Nwachineke, God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
We don't have politicians. What we have in our place is moderate.
Thank you very much.
Ndewo
Jessica. Let's take this call from Emmy Chris. Emmy Chris, can you hear me?
I can hear you watching it. Good morning from here.
Ndewo, you are welcome, brother.
Thank you very much, my one. Okay. It's been a long time. I have not communicated with you. Well, watching it. My name is Emmy Chris. I'm calling from Italy, as usual. Watching it. It's very, very. I don't know where to begin. I am too exhausted about Igbo of a term, Biafrans of a term. I am immensely worried, upset. I'm fed up of the situation going on. Look at what happened now. But I cannot tell you that I also concur with the Funani with the removal of David. I know when Funani, they're working in advance. I see it in different dimension anyway. Because this game they play yesterday now, I have 3 things over it. Either they want to just push that one so that everybody can see their footsteps, and the next moment now I had a rumor they want to bring Atiku back as the winner of 2019 presidential election. They first use that one as court judgment, so everybody will say after it happened to here. That was number one. Number two should be maybe. They want to, because of David Umar here, as you said, he rightly said, he will, this one my brother said, he will agitate because of taking the presidency, they are killing their brothers to the south, and he will be the person to agitate. And they now remove him. And by removing him, they know, because what Funani used to hold our people at blockage, they hold them and they put them is because they are their testo. Because they first of all allow them to commit crime or embezzled money, and they have record. All this Ebubado you see they establish in Biafra land. It was the Northerners, the Funanis, I advised them to establish it, and they give the men. These men you see, people are not asking. This almost 500,000 guys you see that took in during COVID into the Zoom. If you watch that video again, I'll be looking for that video on social media. I have not seen it again. If I find it on YouTube, I wouldn't see it. Look at that video very well. You cannot see women inside among those guys that came in. Only boys. Only boys you see. No women. If the people that are leaving their houses because of difficulty, they're coming to Nigeria to live, you see somebody, husband and wife. But that video, only women you see. Now, these men are the people they brought into Igbo lands to fight IPOB across courtesy of Igbo politicians. Courtesy of Igbo politicians. Now, the Fulani know the game they play. If they drop him now, if you try to agitate, they will now, you see in the few days to come now, they will call up his case, his atrocities, his commit. From taking him, arresting him now, you will see as a Abakayere case open, that's how they open the floor of hell for David Umahi. Let him try to agitate under the sun and see what will come in few days to come about him. My dear brother, I hope I'm online, right? Okay. My dear brother, what I'm saying is that we, the HOD, this is just my contribution on what to do about the killings of our people in Biafra land. HOD every coordinators in Biafra land or their community should bring their representatives, their names, bring it. Because what we talk on radio here most time, It doesn't go too far, rather than the one maybe HOD speak or a powerful right. And I'm just giving some suggestions if they can be able to afford to do this, to bring their names one by one in every community and write them official letter, or either open letter or official letter to their home. Tell them that if this thing continue, and they will see something that we can do. That any person from his community that this will come and burn the house, we are going to go to his house and burn his house as well. This is getting out of hand. If we talk on radio, we talk on Facebook, it doesn't go viral, it doesn't go too far, it don't have to wait. But if a more powerful, our media spokesman and the HOD announce it, I think that is where the land shakes. I think this is the only way we have to do and make sure that we bring these people, bring their names, mention their names one by one in every constituency. How many are we? We are not too much. So it can be within 10 minutes. The person reading it will read it and write it, and everybody can see it. Mention their name one by one. They will know that we know them. Even the House of Assembly, Senate, representative, tell them that what is going on in Imo State or in the Biafra land continue, they have to pay heavy price. And they will immediately, without wasting time. So this is what we have to do. And because this thing is getting out of hand. Our people are being killed. If from the local sectoral zone, people are being killed, business are being destroyed. Cost of these governors. I wrote something on my Facebook page 2019. I told them that if this, after the election, if this Igbo politician failed to get presidency ticket come 2023, all of them will bury their life in Biafra land. They should see what they will know what to come to face them in few days, few months to come, because these people have killed their people, and they should not only to bury their face in shame. Obiozo and this idiot from Enugu State, what is the former president, all of them, they were talking about not only to bury their face in shame, we will deal with them. And from today, if these people fail to get this president, no politicians will get now to talk in Biafra land. Over 60 years, and I was we are being full to the core. My dear brother, thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's our dear brother Mazi Nwachineke. Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. And let's take this call from our dear brother Mazi Nwachineke, our media head from London. Nwachineke, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Good morning.
You're welcome.
How are you doing today? Thank you. Can I go ahead, please, sir?
You have the mic.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning from here, from the United Kingdom. My name is Nwachineke. I am from Kanu in Enugu of Biafra land. And by the grace of God, by the grace of Chukwuka Biama, I am a servant, and I serve the indigenous people in the UK as the head of media in the United Kingdom. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. I do commend every one of you that are working hard, enormously devoting your time and your effort. And now this is a call for everybody in the United Kingdom, wherever you are, whether you're visiting the United Kingdom. We're talking about the 8th of April. This is the 8th of April. We're talking about the 8th of April. We're going to have a massive protest, a big protest. So we are coming out right now and we're telling everybody to come out in mass. I know and I understand that people have to go to their job, people have their family, people have their education, but we're talking about our freedom. What is your freedom what is the money if you don't have your freedom? And what is the money or what is the education if you don't have your freedom? What is that education if you cannot use that education to develop your people? You can become the best lawyer in the world, you can become the best doctor in the world, but as far as that education, that qualification that you acquire does not develop the life of your people, you're nobody. It's as simple as that. The greatest mind in this world, all the greatest inventors in this world, they developed their own land, they developed their own people. It was for the enhancement of their people. It wasn't for the rest. It was first of all for for their people. Like the good Bible says, charity begins at home. And it's so we should understand this. We have these proverbs. So please, on the 8th of April, every Biafran in the United Kingdom, whether you are a member of IPOB, and especially those ones that are members of IPOB, you need to drop whatever you're doing. There's no excuse whether you're working. There's no excuse whether it's cold. We're talking about freedom. Look at what Ukraine is doing. They are leaving UK, they are leaving other parts of the world to go and fight for their country, to go and fight for their freedom. We need to replicate what they are doing. That is the way it is done. So on the 8th of April, please, we need to be at number 10 Downing Street. Number 10 Downing Street at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. If you can get there for 9, that would be perfect. But the time is 8:30 prompt. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to shake London. We're going to shake London to the foundation. Now, another thing that is coming up, the same April 16. April 16. It is a fundraising for the ESN, for the men, the gallant men and women that are giving their blood, that has left their family to fight to represent me and you. They are there doing the job for me and you. All we need to do is give that little token. You see that tithe that you give in church? This is now you give that tithe. That tithe that you give to your daddy GO, you give that tithe to IPOB. You give that tithe to these men that are fighting to preserve your land, to preserve your freedom, to preserve everything that your forefathers has built for you. So please, on the 16th of April, every Biafran, wherever you are in the United Kingdom and all over the world, we will be having a fundraising on Zoom. More for the details will be coming out. And if you need to contact us in the United Kingdom for the protest or for the fundraising, the number to call is 075 77 021 940. I repeat, it's a UK number. It is 075 77 021 940. So please call us for any information regarding the fundraising, regarding the protest, and any other further information you need to know about how you can join the family in the United Kingdom. One thing I want to say, please, can you permit me to say something, please? Is that okay? Okay, thank you, sir. It is funny enough that people from the United Kingdom, they are traveling to Ukraine to fight. But the United Kingdom government are not calling them terrorists. They're not restricting them because they are white. But if you, as a Biafran or as an African, decide to travel to defend your land, they call you terrorists. Our people need to think about this. You must defend yourself. It's as simple as that. There are videos going viral of children from the United Kingdom that were born in the United Kingdom going to Ukraine to fight, to defend Ukraine against Russia. But as soon as an African or someone from Biafra land defends his land, they call him a terrorist. I want our people to ponder into that. Your freedom, you take by yourself. Thank you very much, Biafra.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. You have made a very vital point. It's for our people to understand what we are saying and to use their hand. We use our hand to redefine things for ourselves. We must know that. Stop listening or taking the idea, the concept of the Western world. They are the ones who are reshaping things. And when you follow it, it will, at the end of the day, end for their own advantage. Most of these people now you see from the UK that are going there could be Ukrainians that have lived there for some time and they're born. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. So let us not be using our listening to them, following the Western ideology, everything, bringing it, destroying us. It's destroying us. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Let's take this call. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller from 234, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi. Good morning.
You are welcome, brother.
Yeah. Mazi, okay, Mazi, okay, what's work on about from this week? Well, yeah, I want to speak with I want to talk to. I want to speak to our people.
Okay, hide your voice.
Maybe you do because you do have Africa program this morning, yeah. So I want to communicate. I want to talk to our people. This I want to ask them for something. They should change their view in religion. I want to talk to these Hausa people. Maybe we translate to them in Hausa. They should change their belief, their religious belief, because this is before somebody, their ancestors have religion. They have their own religion before Osman Dan Fodio come and change their and introduce his own pattern of Islam to them. Then they now abandon their religion and follow Osman bin Laden. He deceived them that, and that's what he used to conquer them. I wanted to teach them on this. They should change their view in religion belief. They should stop seeing Sultan of Sokoto as their god. Sultan of Sokoto is not their god. He's just an ordinary human being like them. Sultan of Sokoto is not their god. Because why they can't take any decision, they are taking advice from that Satan that calls himself Sultan of Sokoto. They always listen to that man. Even the president, everybody, they are taking advice from that man. That evil that put in Sokoto there. Some people should any day, after stop seeing Sultan as God. That day they will free themselves from Fulani control and slavery. They must stop seeing Sultan as God. See him as another human being like them. He is another human being, not God. They are seeing him like God. That was that man. That's why they can't go up. As long as they continue seeing that man as their God, they will be under slave. They must. Look at they should see us now that we are fighting for our land. They should stand up and fight for their own land too, so that we will chase this Fulani out of this country. Our elite, the Ohanese and the Fulani, and all the southeast politicians. All of you Maroons and slave. How market? How market? 2023. That's why people cannot talk. They are killing your sons and daughters every day, every blessed day. I don't know people they call it, which people they. I don't know these people. Is it all of you that go to school there? Is there anything there? I think I begin to suspect that these people, whenever they go to that school, they take their brain in their place. But is it all the Hanes and Debo that follow or just whoever to go to Sokoto? Because once they go to that Sokoto, that they change their these people change their brain in that place. They are not reasoning like animal. But now we continue warning them. We continue warning you people. As you all gang up against our leader. You people must go back to that caliphate. You must go back to that Fulani use and dump caliphate. They use you people and dump you. They have dump people now. Okay, you people will be clamoring for 2031 now. Are they? Use and dump people. People must go back to them and reverse what you people did. You must reverse it, because our leader will not spend more than 8th of April in that year's speech. If he spend more than 80th April that place, this land will not enter all of us. Land of Biafra will not. All of you will leave Biafra land. If that 8 pass, all of you must leave the Biafra land. From the whole of Hanese, the whole governors, the whole senators, the whole speakers, all of you will leave the Biafra land. That chapter 8, that is where our patent. We have endured enough. Allowing you people to do something, you people know we are not saying anything against our leader. That 8 pass, our leader still there. see the room rent that place. Then you people see us. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. God bless you. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Paul Onyemara Gabon, can you hear me? Paul, can you hear me? Mazi Nwachineke, can you hear me? Nwachineke, can you hear me? All these lines are hanging and reconnecting. All these lines are hanging and reconnecting. Let's drop the calls. Let's drop the call. No. Cannot. The network is bad. Paul, can you hear me? Ikechukwu Libreville, can you hear me?
Yeah. Mazi Nwachineke.
You are welcome.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
And you too, my brother.
Happy New Year, Nwachineke. Yeah. It has taken long. I wasn't around. I traveled. That is why you are not hearing from me.
Exactly.
So what I want to say, the nemesis have catch a devil Omahe and his co-workers, and that is how it will continue to happen to all of them. They are now burying their face in shame. Shame to them. They are suffering it now. You know, they are clamoring for 2023 without knowing that the Fulanis know what they are doing. They are now seeing it. There is nothing we can do now than to, they will suffer it. After suffering from Fulani, we are going to show them our own. Because there is no mercy for them. We are going to deal with them. All of them, from the first person to the last, they will suffer it.
Definitely. They cannot kill our own comrades and go scot-free.
No, they can't go free. They must pay for it. All of them, no forgiveness. No forgiveness. They must pay. That one is sure. Permit me to announce our meeting tomorrow that we promote Gabon. We hold their meeting tomorrow by 4 o'clock. Let everybody endeavor to come because you have important issues to discuss. Mazi, thank you. God bless you and your family. Remain blessed, sir.
Thank you very much. That's Mazi Ikechukwu. He's back in Libreville, Gabon. Thank you very much, brother. Exactly, Devil Mai and his cohort have to pay for it. We are not going to relent. Very, very important. This is just anything, no matter how we view this issue, whether they are playing game or playing card, the thing is that number one is that Devil Mai has been disgraced. The so-called political presidential aspirant from the eastern region had been disgraced. Okorocha is there. Ojo Sokal is there. All these criminals, they have been disgraced presently now. All of them have been disgraced. One is that they are there. They don't know when even APC we are planning to shift the power to Southwest. All of them are there. Just they are only good in killing their own people. So this is just to shame them completely. Let's take this call. Must be Paul Onyemara from Gabon. Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning, sir.
You are welcome.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. My name is Paul, calling from Gabon, Mazi. This morning, Mazi, yes, I heard your analysis this morning. I want to, first of all, this morning, I want to congratulate the Chukwu Kabiama. I want to tell him kudos to what is happening. Because our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, the world must understand that our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, is the prophet. So some of Biafrans has never even understand that our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, the man is the prophet. Anything Mazi Nwachineke said must surely come to pass. He's the prophet of the Almighty. Because God sent him to set the Biafran nation free. First of all, this morning, Mazi, I want to announce our meeting tomorrow. Promote Gabon zone. We have meeting tomorrow. So we are calling all the whole IPOB Promote Gabon zone to make sure they are in that meeting tomorrow. We have a sensitive something to discuss in our meeting tomorrow. So we are calling all the whole IPOB members to be available tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thursday. And I want to tell the Biafrans that we must be the needful because the Biafra we are talking about is here. You can see what is happening around the world. The world has vowed to not to release the Chukwuka people. But I want to say that Biafra we are talking about, we are the one to go and grab it. Not that they will call us and give us Biafra. We must do the needful. We must stand up. And our people must know that we must remain firm. We must remain firm. We must stand firm. Stop gossiping. Stop calling some of people names. Because I want to tell you we are IPOB. And the leadership of IPOB are doing the needful to restore this our nation. And I know that from now to April 7th, that Fulani cows we are talking about must be bound in our, no going back about it. No excuse about that Fulani cows. We must bound it as they are destroying our people's house, destroying our people's house, burning their houses, killing our youth in Biafra land. Who are doing all those things? Is the politicians, because they want to have presidency. They want to become presidency. They want to become minister. They want to become, I don't know what they want to become. But while they know that all those things are nonsense, Fulani are deceiving them, sending them to kill their people. Development has finished killing his people in Ipob state. Now, he said that he is not going out. I want to tell him that the more calamity are coming on his way. And so be hopeless in Imo State. All those people, they will know that the Chukwuka bringing the cattle out to restore our nation. And I'm around the world. All the whole coordinators, we must do the needful, we must do evangelism, we must do the protest we are talking about. The protest must continue, must stand up and shake the world. Because I'm sure that by this time next month, our leader must be out. They must release our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, to us. So that Biafra nation we are talking about will be restored. Mazi, as I'm saying, Gabon zone must remain firm and stand up for our Biafra restoration. Tomorrow is our meeting. Tomorrow is the day. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. That's Mazi Paul Onyemere from Gabon. Let's take this call. Call on the line. Can you hear me?
Hello?
You are live on air, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Yes, my name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm speaking from my location. Thank God for you, Nwachineke. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Kanu, for a time like this. I want to start from Omahi. Omahi was a deputy governor during the time of Lechi as a governor, as a PDP, for 8 years. After that, he's come up as a governor for the first 4 years, going to the second 4 years. Omahi left PDP to APC and give order that any civil servants that will not join him to APC, he sacked them all. He sacked them. And Omahe started to do funny things. He created a gang in Ebonyi State, giving them pop action to fight PDP. He was going from one village to another village, destroying people's properties before Ebubago came up. However, we see how it is going to play, because Nigeria is an evil entity. Nothing works for Nigeria. Nothing. I say nothing. This jumping from one party to another party is a system of Nigeria, because that is how Nigeria was created. If you watch out, in Cross River, the same thing happened. I think they will look to that end. In Cross River, the so-called the slave called governor there, he moved from PDP to APC. I think last year the same thing happened. I think those people from that end will do the same thing to that idiot. Because I cannot understand why the Southerners are idiots. They cannot learn from Fulanese. When I see the leaders from the Southerners, the so-called governors and senators, and all those criminals, I wonder where these people are coming from. The same thing happened to Wiri. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
The same thing happened to Wiri. When the governor elected from Wiri, from Imo State, was removed after 7 months as a governor, and the Hope Uzodinma was installed, a criminal number 4 in election. Number 4 was appointed as a governor, not number 2, which is Ararume, and the other one, number 3, which is a Krocha in-law. Hope Uzodinma is the one number 4. They installed him there. Immediately, the whole PDP, as a House of Assembly in a way, all of them jump to APC. What type of people is this? I hope if this will go around, so many things will come up. But I don't know what anything overnight. Okay. I come to Tinubu in Yoruba land. Yoruba people must understand that this is another time they want to deceive by Fulanese. During the Awolowo, Ojukwu released Awolowo from prison to go and declare Ududuwa, so that Ojukwu will declare Biafra. That was what happened. When Awolowo will go back to Lagos, then the Fulanese, according to that time and the British, they changed everything overnight. And they advised Awolowo and give him finance minister. There was where the whole thing end. Today again, the thing is trying to play again. The British woman in Abuja is doing everything to make sure he confused the Yorubas the second time. If you watch out the clip of a Yoruba man who explained about what happened in 1966 and 67, when Igbo military officers were killed overnight, 300 of them. If you watch that clip, the man said everything that anybody supposed to know, that they can tell Tinubu that he's going to be a president. They can elect him from APC. After the Fulanis, because they know what they are doing, they will mount their own person in another party, and after they will shift. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear. Just make your point. Just round your point up so that others can talk.
Yes, I'm rounding it. I'm rounding it I'm putting it very clear that Tinubu is a deceiver to the Yorubas.
Yeah,
that they will not allow him to rule.
Awolowo is trying to play again. They need to follow the history, because if you don't follow it very well, it has a way of repeating itself. I believe that's what you are trying to explain.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. That they will deceive Tinubu after the Fulani will appoint their own. They are not foolish like those Southerners. The Southerners are the most stupid people on earth. They are not supposed to be a human being. The only thing that remains in South is Ipob and Nnamdi Kanu. Apart from them, the South are idiots. Thank you very much. All Biafra.
All Biafra. Thank you very much. That's Mazi Chukwu Emmanuel. Thank you very much for that wonderful one. The thing is that, just as I was saying, it doesn't matter how you view it. Whether you view it that they are playing game, they will do this, they do that. The thing is that, well, our people don't have honor and shame, as our leader have said it. There is no how you disgrace Igbo politician that he will feel ashamed. Tomorrow you still see him jumping up and down. Devil mind, no matter how he claimed his excellency and whatever, he had been ashamed. He had been, number one is that all these things, he left APC to PDP to be a special candidate for them as 2023, believing that they will shift the power to him for them to become the president or vice president. Because you remember when Buhari came to 2019, I think, to Igbo land, I think, is it Martin Elechi was saying that when they named him Okechukwu, that he will be the one that will hand them over. If you remember that particular clip, that he will be the one. So all these things we are playing in their mind, he believed that he will be the right candidate, and also by destroying Igbo land, giving Abakaleke completely to Fulani people, borrowed money from Islamic Bank, used it to build Abakaleke, build Islamic, the highest Islamic school is in everything. Was just destroying our land. Suddenly, devil might now tell us that he will, if it's possible, he will just push Igbo land out of Igbo land to Benue. All these things were just for him to be the candidate for Fulani come 2023. All this thing is just for him to be the candidate of Fulanis come 2023. But at the end of the day, they have paid him back. They have paid him back in a way he cannot believe it. Actually, something is wrong somewhere. I'm trying to, don't know what is happening to my device. I think it's okay now. I think it's okay now. Yeah, it's okay. So just as I was saying, therefore, with all these things, if he's a man of integrity, if he's a man of dignity, he had been ashamed, he had been humiliated with everything he has done. They have abandoned him. So anyhow you narrate it, the thing is that they have been humiliated. They did not bring a presidency to them. Now they allow their own court, the same court, competent court of jurisdiction in the zoo, to humiliate their own illustrious Fulani son, being devil mind. Despite all the things he did in Ebonyi State, people were killed, massacred, destroyed a lot of things, a lot of families by this evil man called devil man. Still, with all these things, look at what is coming upon him. He formed the Ebubaka, he championed it, he sponsored it, he makes sure that this Ebubaka of a team move in order to destroy our people. To the extent that he has the temerity to bring all this Ekperima Ekperima, he is the one sponsoring them. Most of you don't know. He said it that he would divide IPOB, scatter us from inside, of which he nearly, but he could not, because the prophecy of Ohamadike is there. He said IPOB is indestructible because it's a divine structure. Elohim himself fixed it. He is the one sponsoring, pumping money left and right. He is even involved in the extradition of our leader. All this evil this man has done completely. Look at how they are paying him back. Now, whether it's game or whether they are serious, one thing we know is that presently now there are two governors in Ebonyi State. One is in PDP, one is in APC. And I will advise the young man to be waxing strong. All of them are serving Fulani. If devil might come with boys, let him come with boys. How kwatawaya there? Because it is the same Fulani that put devil might there. The same Fulani is the one that put him from PDP. So let the guy wake up. Devil might have been humiliated. The same way Ojo Zokalo don't have shame. Ojo Zokalo don't have shame. He's just a prostitute. He's an idiot. So talking much on him doesn't make sense. They have been humiliated. Rocha Sokorocha may move from PDP or APC now to PDP to see whether he will have a ticket to go and contest. The young man so much believes in himself. He believes in himself that he will win. He just want to. Those money he looted in Imo State is going to dry up in this presidential ambition. That is where his money will end at the end of the day. If they zone it to the north in PDP, he may return back to Abga. You know they don't have shame. He may return back to Abga to take the presidential candidate and come and tell Ndibo to vote for him. That is going to fix the zoo that have been decayed. So these are the things. So what am I trying to say, my dear people? Whether is a game or not a game, intentionally or not intentionally, the thing is that they have humiliated Devil Mine. Devil Mine now, his BP will be high. He cannot be his excellency as he used to be. There are two excellencies. One can be awarding contract. The other one will say no. And this is going to, the game to be played. The only thing I advise is let our people be careful. Because for them not to tread your blood. Because this new one now that is coming could bring you to go and fight with the ones Devil Mine has on the ground. You remember that at the end of the day, it is you that will die. Don't make that mistake. But rather, let's see how we can do what we will do for Devil Mine to pay with his blood. Very, very important. And nobody should pity politicians. I hate you pitying politicians. Pitying politicians is just like you waking up, say you are going to Ukraine to fight. Whereby there is fight in your neighborhood there. Join ESN or you go and join the zoo to fight the Boko Haram. Very, very important. Let's take this call. Call on the line. Can you hear me?
Ndewo Nwachineke.
Ndewo, my dear brother. You are welcome.
I'm calling from Sweden. My name is Chibuzo.
Chibuzo from Sweden. You are welcome.
Thank you. I'm confused for a long time about Mazi Nwachineke. I'm broadcast. Mazi Nwachineke broadcast. Or would the same person or different person?
Oh, Jehovah, na the on. Oh, Jehovah, na ikwu yasi na mana ya jiri oyi na amarom so. Nneku na aha mbu Nwachineke. Ikechukwu puta yasi na aha ya bu Ikechukwu. Still, I na mix ya. So I owe for no kind of. And moreover, somebody like me, I don't take glory in what I'm doing for Biafra. So even if you say it's Ikechukwu, let it be that Onu Biafra naga. So just leave that. I don't need thank you for what I'm doing for Biafra.
I'm confused. Chineke gọziere m gị, Chineke gọziere m unu niile ma onye ukwu ma onye nta. Chineke gbakwana Nnamdi, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ume onye isi anyị. Ọnọdụ ya n'ihu, ọnọdụ ya n'azụ, ọ dị ebe niile. Ọnụ anyị eji ozi ya, ọ dịkwa dị ofele. Anyway, ndị politicians aya, ndị politicians nọ na Biafra land esi ha wụ ndị Fulani. Obodo ọbụla agbara ọkụ ma e nwere abịara egbo mmadụ ndị politician n'ebe ahụ akpọ ahụ bute agba ụlọ ke ha ọkụ youth nọ na Biafra land agba ụlọ ke ha ọkụ ụmụ ihe narị elu ga-akwụsị ọta na-ekwulu okwu kwụsị anụ nnama ọta gwa ụtọ oge chukwu ya kwụsị ha ma akwụsị ịgbara ya ụlọ ya ọkụ because those politicians have value our life. They don't value us as a human being. You don't want my hymns come to go to Nokwa. Ndewo
Mazi Chibuzo Jessica. Thank you very much. Ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo Jessica. Ndewo Mazi Otosi. Your call had been coming and moving. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Get the line now. You can speak. You come from signal. So that is why it's doing. I keep you, you drop, you come back again. As if I'm not the one cutting the call, but it's just the phone.
Good morning. God bless you. Yeah, can I speak now?
You have the mic, yeah.
Okay. My name is Mazi Nwachineke. I come from Abreba, and Abreba is a Umuahia province of Biafra land. It's a hinterland and also a riverine area of the Biafra land. I'm calling from France. Good morning once again, Biafra worldwide. You know, we have been talking about Dave Omaye and other Obiozo and the other criminals. We've forgotten the first enemy of our Mazi Nnamdi, which is Ike Ekweremadu. And now he's trying to contest to be a governor in Enugu State. He's able to destroy the one that he finished when he was a senator, a deputy senator. When he was a deputy senator, they give him money to repair Enugu Express and the Ugwacha Express. He squandered the money. Go there and see how accident is killing people every day. If you compare it with Dave Omaye's Ebrago, then you know that the one that they are killing in accident is more greater than the Ebrago that talks that Dave Omaye created. And I think this is the time for us to mobilize our people at home. Because if I am at home, I can say I will volunteer myself to become ECN. But now I am not at home. Please, I ask for the leadership to mobilize people to do the needful as others have been doing. And I pray and I thank you for all your program. Mazi Nwachineke, continue doing the needful. May God bless you and bless all Biafra worldwide. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, Mazi Otosi. Thank you very much and keep on the good work. Thank you. Let's take this call. Mobilo, can you hear me? Mobilo Chooks.
Yeah. Good morning, Nwachineke.
Ndewo.
I'm happy for you have picked my call. I bless Chuko Kabiama for what he have started in Ebony State with all the land of Biafra. I bless him for the life of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom he will release from the hand of the enemy very soon, and we will glorify his name. I also thank you for standing for Biafrans in the media every day, teaching and giving where we are going. May Elohim bless you in the name of Chukwu. Nwachineke, my name is Mobilo Chooks. I hail from Umi Homa, Ishalangwa Aba province. I call from Gabon. What made me to call you this morning is a statement you make just now about Joseph Kanu, that they don't have shame. Really, they don't have shame. Joseph Kanu, I'm from Aba. I lived in Aba many years before coming this place. I know the history of Joseph Kanu. The first time he won the governorship of Abia State through rigging and bandits, he's the man, Chief Kanu, he is answering his name today. If shame is in his blood, then he could not come out to be in public, because the man denounced him in public in Aba that he is not his son. A governor, a man he answered his name. denying him totally, verbally, in public that he is not his son, that his mother know where he got for him. He denied. That man was riding a bicycle that time. He said, I cannot be part of you and you have money. All of them in Biafra land that is in politics, they are all criminal before they were selected to be in that very post.
You are right.
This is what Biafrans should know. And those criminal yes, yes. So now this time should Biafra with the teaching and the what our supreme leader have imparted in us, we should differentiate and separate those chaff with the corn, so that in future Biafra land will be holy as God himself made it to be right from the beginning. You know, devil Mahi or any other one, the money is not yet started. They are disgrace. More, and what they will understand that betraying cannot pay. Rather, it comes to an end one day with disgrace. No one betray his nation or company or family. Go rejoicing at the end of it. Rather, they will be destroyed by the law of the nature. This is what I have to contribute. May Elohim bless you and protect our leader. In the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
You say, thank you very much, Mazi Nwobilo. Thank you very much. That is what we are saying. Most of the people that are ruling us are not our blood. We must know that. They are not our blood. Even Goodluck Jonathan. That is why you see them, they will easily give them power sometimes. Most of us don't know. Sometimes I will just talk in parable regarding bloodline. Most of us don't understand. They see it very well. They see it. We use a natural this thing to count on indigenous people. Maybe from Amisi. They go through the spiritual realm to know who is who. They know themselves. Don't mind them. They know themselves. But the time has come. Those things will not work. That is why they will hurt us. Somebody like that of mine, trace him, you will see the same thing will be working, or he has been initiated. That's why they will be killing people. They don't care. They will destroy their people. Somebody with his right senses can't just do what they are doing to their own people. Look at the end of the day, still, they won't even give them what they are looking for. They won't give them what they are looking for. If APC will do this thing to all these people, if APC will do it to them, then what again? What kind of shame again? Every time that APC, our party, they're talking rubbish. Because of that, they are destroying all we are doing. Burning people. Look at what is happening in Olo presently now. Is an idiot that is there. That they will humiliate the same way they did Rochas Okorocha. Even his own, if he will not die there. Look at it. Destroying your people. Destroying your land. Wasting everything. In Zamfara State, sometime was it in 2020, the governor of Zamfara State budgeted 200 million, was given to bandits to tell them to stop the banditry business. At the time, those who repented in Katsina, Awolu and Co, before they killed that guy, what happened? Aminu Masari brought them in and employed them and be paying them salary despite the payment. Sometimes in Zamfara, they gave them hillocks. They now use it still in their criminality. That was the time. That was why they started the airstrike and them sending soldiers to kill them, because they have done something. But our own, no pet, nobody has even warned you, whatever. It's just military invasion, killing our people, and you want us to keep quiet. It's not possible, brother. It's not possible, because we have seen that the people on the ground, the people that claim that they are ruling us, are not our bloodline. They are not in our bloodline, and they are ready to do anything. And as I always says, brother, if you are not wicked before your enemy, if you have not changed your mind, when you are not supposed to be where others are, you got the wicked for you to tackle wickedness. And you got charity. You see these people, do whatever that is available there for them to go off. If not, they will come after you. They are there for you. Watch all these videos now on my platform here now. Watch all these videos now. These are people. Imagine somebody now so I hear timber. It will all continue their hair. What is the sin of that man? Is the man an ESN? If you claim you are looking for ESN, what concerns them? Maybe they are not even IPOB members. Look at that building material shop. These are the ones they were able to record. And other houses that set ablaze. You are just try to destroy us completely. Courtesy of the Fulani blood they put in the office as leaders. It pains me when you are clapping hand for them. Some of you now in Ebony State will still support Devil Mine. Now is the time he will come and tell you that the other village na chiwepuga governor bialono kita now. Somebody will bring this kind of thought, butregia, and you start fighting for an idiot that have been killing you. Because pressure will be in that seat. Pressure will be in that seat to the extent that his BP will go high. If possible, he will die there. If possible, let him die there. Because the other man will wake up. Because Fulani will back him up also. Because another Fulani would like to hold their boy to be receiving their allocation. Just as Gulak came to Imo State to collect 10 billion. To collect 10 billion. Not knowing that his political son, Ukebeke, has pulled out of his gang to another Fulani gang. And they asked Abakiare boys to shoot him on the process. The same thing will happen because the other PDP have to look for a political leader to back him up, political godfather. So let problem be in that seat. And my dear brothers and sisters in Ebony State, do not put hand. Rather, fuel. Just the man has done a lot of evil, atrocity, just for him to be governor and the president. Has destroyed a lot of things. Has destroyed a lot of souls. He has even sold Ebony State using money he borrowed from Islamic Bank, giving them lands for them to stay and whatever, and a lot of promises. Was he not the one they leaked sometime that they gave him 6 billion for Ruga? Have you forgot all these things? This is the time you need to assess all these things. Mehiana is falling upon him. And that is what you must be thanking Chukwukabiyama for. Stop loving politicians. Stop giving them honor. Stop clapping hand for them. They are evil. The worst one is the politician from Igbo extraction. All of them, most of them are not from our bloodline. They know themselves. Either their father or they themselves direct. We are born, we are pregnated by Fulani man. They know themselves. And that is why they will be choosing from that lineage. If somebody like you comes up, they will not take you. They know that even if you join them at a time, you must revolt. They know all these things. And they will not. So let us continue to push. Let us continue to press on. Brothers and sisters, this is the time. God is with us for this thing to wake up. The other day, have you forgotten a member from the state... National House of Assembly from Ebony State was the one who reported something that Ebubago is the one killing people in Ebony State. I think I watched that clip. Most of this thing, when it's coming up, it is how the nature fights for you. He will cause problem among those big giants that you cannot fight. You can't fight them. They claim that they are almighty. God will not come into them, split them, put problem into them, and they'll be fighting. But the thing is that don't be stupid to go and quench it. Don't be stupid to go and say you are sorry for them. Sometimes when you are like that, the nature will pull out itself and allow something to destroy you. This is what we must do at this time, to continue to clap for them and pray. Let it consume them. Let the PDP aspirant wake up more and more. And start awarding contract, start giving order, and let the high BP of this vampire go higher. Let him die there with his family. And if there is any means to lay hand on him, they are nothing. They are just human beings like you. Even they are more afraid to die more than you, because their soul will not rest in peace. They so much love this world. So let us do more and more to make sure that the fire continue to increase in them. So that is that. I am excited with what is going on, and we pray that more of that will continue to come up. And on that note, I say thank you very much for being part of our program and continue to be part of what we are doing. Before I round up, make sure that the definition you are working with had been redefined, or you have assessed it. Don't just use those formulas. Somebody put it there. And as you are working, you are helping those people. It's not helping you. It's for them. Think of this thing very well. And for you to make sure that what we are doing is going well, you must abide to you ask yourself whether are you in line with the rules and regulation. In my rendition in the beginning, I told you one of the things that will help a traditional Judaist person not to fall for Antichrist is his addiction to the law. Because the Antichrist will come to be against the law that have been set in place. So because this guy will insist in law, keeping the law and commandments that have been given to him, Antichrist will find it very difficult to get him because he's addicted. There is nothing you tell him if not the laws and commandments. I'm using it as an example. Brother, the same way you will fight for this struggle. If you want it to move on, what are those principles that our leader has laid? What are those teachings? You begin to use it. At the beginning, it may not be good or whatever, but you know it's the right thing. You know you are doing the right thing. You know you are doing the right thing. That keyboard you are playing, pressing it, you know it is the right thing. You are not moving out because that is the only way. Keep on pressing that button. But when you deviate, move out from this one to this one, check this, assess it, calculate it, it will not work again. It will not work again and the enemy will come in. There is principle, there is law, there are rules for everything. For freedom fighting, what our leader has put in place, that is the only way. The moment there is division, this one comes, say this, say that, we are losing, if it's in chemistry, we are losing our valencies. When an electron is losing its valency, it can't be active in reaction. When it's losing its electron, it can't be active in reaction, in reacting with the other element. That is what all these things are causing by. And the essence of all these things is because the other person, the other guy or group or whatever, do not want to stick with that rule. They may come with wonderful ideas, this, that, fly, gay, this, that. It looks good, but brother, the end leads to destruction. Had it been the way it had been pushing people, this, that, go into full-blown war with the zoo. Imagine this thing happening, burning of houses and all those things. Where do you think we will be? That is what they are trying. But we want them to enter the forest and look for some certain things there to see how they don't want. So we need to understand all this game. That is why we need to stick to that rules and regulation. There is rule for this. There is principle that I've laid down. Brother, buy to it. In doing this, enemy cannot penetrate us again. We will have our strength intact and we will destroy these people. I am telling you the gospel truth. I am telling you, there are rules for everything. You may be there for some time, it's not working, but you are still in the right place. That is one thing you must know. Things might have not worked out, but you know that you are in the right track. Don't worry, it's going to work out. But when you move, while you are moving, you are losing your strength, your energy, your valencies. Your electrons have been lost. Even at the end of the day, when you try to reconnect back, you will not be as strong as you're supposed to be. And then an enemy can eat you off. Have this thing on mind. Have this thing in your mind. It will help us very, very well. Even though you are fallen out, just swallow your pride. For the love you have for Biafra, nothing against with us. We don't want it. Just to wake up one day under the sovereignty of Biafra, the nation Biafra. That is all I needed. Just wake up and sleep. Mepa anyagi obro no budo Biafra. Come no. Oh, I gotta go mainly from there. Brother, for that love, swallow your pride. Drop all those things. All those disobedience. All those things. Drop it. And join us. Let's put our energy together. These people are nobody. And God is at work with us. Our leader will come out. God is at work with us. Our leader will come out. You don't need to hear the voice of God direct like you are hearing my voice. No, but you see the signals. He will show you signs. That is how nature works. It will show you signs of things, signs of good fortune and whatever that are coming up. You see it, you know that good thing is coming. That is how it works. That is how it works. When you see it, you have hope and you believe more. So, in conclusion, brothers, let us stick to the right thing and do it. Despite the time it's taking, hence it's the right thing, the result is very, very great when it comes out. Thank you very much. And as we round it up with a word of prayer, dear righteous King of glory, we give you praise. We worship you. We adore thee. We glorify your name. We thank you for all you are doing for us. We say, hallowed be thy name. Blessed Redeemer, Abba Father, we lift your name higher because there is none like thee. We roll on the floor, we worship you because you are holy, and we will never bow down to anything if not you, the Most High. We present our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Abba Father, that you will do that which only you can do. You protect him, you guide him, you rescue him from the hands of the enemy. Because the Bible said in Psalm 25 verse 15 that my eyes are always on the Lord, for he rescued me from the traps of the enemy. Father, his eyes is always on you. He call upon you. He reference you in all he's doing. You will rescue him from the hands of the enemy, miraculously, in order to shame the enemy. Heavenly Father, we commit the ESN. The Bible said that the angel of the Lord encamp around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Father, Lord God, may your angel encamp where the ESN are. Protect and guide them. And may they be successful in anything they are doing, to the glory of your name. Lord, bless the DOS. Shower them with your blessings. Protect and guide them. Be with them, Abba Father, from time to time. My Lord and my God, we continue to pray for one another, for Biafrans all over the world. Let your blessing continue to shower upon your people. May your presence be seen in their life as an individual and as a group. That people who know that indeed these are your children, whom you have bought, whom you have covenant with their ancestors. Jehovah Jireh, do it by showering more of your blessings, protection, by answering their prayers, wiping up tears, those crying every night, unable to sleep as a result of situations that are not godly. Father, let those things be attended. Let those problems be solved miraculously to the glory of your name. Lord, remember that no one will take this glory. Only you. No one. Only you will be glorified. Blessed Redeemer, protect and guide your people. Those they want to kill, abduct, butcher, targeting, immortal Redeemer. By the presence of your angels with their flaming sword, wave away every evil plan attack upon every Ipob, mostly those on the ground, to the glory of your name, Lord. Father, we pray for Biafrans, those who have not joined what we are doing, those who are sitting on the fence, those who don't even believe as a result of wrong information in their mind. Lord, we continue to pray. There is nothing you cannot do. If you can change the mindset of Apostle Paul from Saul to Paul, and he did marvelously, became one of your greatest apostles. Father, you can do the same, O Lord, upon our people. You can do the same upon these people by changing their mind, allowing your word to enter them, to renew them, to revive them, and to bring them back to life on what we are doing, for them to join the camp and continue to press on until your kingdom is being restored. Ancient of the day, the same way we are praying, reminding you of every prayer's prophetic words that your servants, your prophets, your ministers, your believers have been praying for the peace in our land, for the revolt of our land, Biafra. Jehovah Ninsi, The Bible said that the prayer of the righteous are bottled in heaven. Abba Father says, smoke, it come before you like an evening sacrifice, as the psalmist says. Hear their cry, hear our prayers, O Lord. Abba Father, by confirming the words of your servant and performing the counselings of your messenger, that you will approve this prophecy, that let there be judgment naturally on its own, that evil people in our land will die, they will disappear, the bad blood in our midst will go off, that you have a new generation, a revived generation that will live in that land and serve you to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. Be thou exalted, Ancient of the Day. Be thou exalted, Jehovah Jireh. Daddy, this we pray and believe that thou hast answered us as we make this prayer. In the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible said, do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Shalom.
When Nigeria they go see it and Gaza, Biafrans are calling for